Hello. Hello. Why are you a black screen? Oh, you poor computer. You're dying. Anyhow, hello. This is my face for fishing now. Definitely didn't steal it from someone else. It's an original, bought from Walmart. Anyhow, welcome guys. Welcome Puddleshine and D Country, Princess Sushi, DK Teddy, and Quantum Commuter, and Lilypad over on YouTube. Hi, Lilypad. Just don't spam. I see that double smiley and lots of one-word messages. But yes, we're fishing today. I was supposed to continue working on the build design for the tree farm, but I am mentally not there. All I am thinking about is retrace, but I have not even worked on it today. So it's really stupid. Hi, Ari. Welcome, welcome. I am really close to finishing Retrace's mini pilot now. I've got only like 30 seconds of animation left. But these are some of the more difficult shots. Like, one has a run sequence that lasts more than 2 seconds, so that's exciting. Another spot is just a part. It's an action shot that's, I'm not sure what the best camera angle is for like conveying it. Some of the camera angles have been so bad. I'm not really trained on cinematography, and I'm not trained very well on even composition, which I should be, because that's just an art thing. You should know how to place elements in a pleasing manner, but also that helps convey clarity and interest and helps with the storytelling and stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to spam. No, you're good. I'm just saying don't keep doing that, I guess, is all I'm saying, Lilypad. Like, you're good. Just as long as you're posting different words, I suppose it's fine. Just hi, yay, smile, smile. Felt a little bit spammy. But yeah, so I am doing more, like the ending is just a little bit more difficult shots and stuff, and I've just been wanting to push it off. I will do some easy shots today afterwards, hopefully. Crossing my fingers I can get myself to focus. But right now I've just gotten really stuck on, I wasn't even doing anything today. I woke up late and then I cooked breakfast, had some pancakes, and then I watched some guy's video on friends and the question of, do friendships just suck now? Oh, thank you for the follow. And welcome, Dr. Brian Shrimp. But I watched this guy, and then I got ideas and was inspired for a character on Retrace. And so I started daydreaming scenes of that character. Daydreaming is how I develop characters and plot. So I let myself do this a lot, just in my free time. There is no pressure. We're not counting the minutes I do this. Daydreaming is just on my free time, is how I've been developing it. It's how I've problem solved probably the trickiest things in the whole plot, has been purely on just late night daydreaming or midday daydreaming. 45 stream streak. Dr. Brian Shrimp, that's insane. That's insane. Wait, what happened to your name turned red? It was orange. What? Okay, well, that's cool that you reached a 45 stream streak. That's insane. Yeah, some people are so high. But yeah, yeah, so we're just gonna chill with fishing and talk, I guess, today. Hi, I'm with family, but I'll be lurking. Okay, Laura. Yeah, a few people will be lurking today, it sounds like. Made me re-log in the other day and my color changed. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So that's why the colors... Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I have something to think about though. So, the original month that Retrace was gonna come out was supposed to be June. Guess when the next Amazing Digital Circus episode comes out? June. I don't know if I'm going to push it forward to May or backwards to July. And I thought for sure I'd just put it on May, but that's the ending of SBK. It might be a good time, but I really want it closer to when the comic releases. So July would work better for that. But I also just want to tear off the band-aid. Like, I just want the stupid thing out there and I don't have to think about it. I don't expect people to be super critical about it because it's just going to be you guys watching it. I had done a poor job at advertising it, and that's why I feel like I should push it back so I can have more space to advertise it. I have a decision to make. It's a sort of big decision. Like, it is pretty important to time this right if I want to maximize the impact, I guess, but... Hello, rain. No sleep. It's raining. But, yeah. I know you guys would probably want it sooner, right? You'd probably want Retrace's pilot to come out sooner. But I just... I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I was supposed to do a better job at marketing and advertising. And if I do May... it's gonna be in a month and a half! And I didn't do any marketing and stuff. But at the same time, it's annoying because I can feel myself doing it again. Thinking, I don't want to market it. Like, I don't care if it fails. And it's like, you can't think like that. Nothing's gonna work if you don't put the effort in or even believe in it. But it's been a long road of making this. I've had it's about like 5 minutes and 40 seconds, I think it looked like now. I've had so many months. We're nearing, I don't know what month I started this on, but I did roughly start playing with it, I think, in the summer. So when we hit the summertime, it is going to be a year of, like, sort of working on it. I don't know when I started. I think I really started working on it more when I took that month break, though. That was when I really started working hard on Retrace. But I don't remember. I think that was, like, either September or August? September? September my break last year. I don't remember. And then I took another break this year, January, but I didn't get that. I've been going at a rate of like a minute a month, and I'm gonna be like 4.5 months of production on this mini pilot, which is really fast, but like the quality's just not there. Like, the quality is the biggest thing that's killing me. Because of my perfectionism. I kind of hate the mini pilot because it's just not that quality. I'm trying so hard to tell myself it's okay because we're being strategic with our time and energy because we know we don't have a ton, right? So, what kills me is knowing someone's gonna walk over, watch this, and judge it like it's the best thing I can do. Like this was my best. It isn't. That, I think, is what kills me most, but the likelihood of anyone actually being critical about it is sort of low. The only way people would be critical of Retrace's pilot is if it blew up. Because, let's be honest, everyone's more critical about things that are successful. They look at it and scrutinize it and say, oh, didn't deserve that success. They're doing it with Amazing Digital Circus a little bit. They're doing it with just different indie pilots that go kind of viral. Retrace is not gonna go viral, but that's kind of my fault because I haven't been marketing it. I don't even think that's the problem. I don't believe much in it, and that's why I don't even want to put the effort in, which is very frustrating. I don't know what to do. I'm just here to finish it. That's been what I've told myself the whole goal was, because you can't control the results too well. And so it's just a lot. I hope I have more faith in my next project. Like, I know this one has a lot of good, but I keep telling myself it's my first one. I don't want to put my expectations too high. It's not going to be that great. Like, it's my first one. This is the first time of doing something of this magnitude. So, trying to curb expectations, but you like curb them down so much you don't even believe you're creating something worth that much. Like, it's good. I would love this thing if I found it, and I wasn't the one writing it. But I am right now kind of grasping at breadcrumbs, it feels like. So I'd take anything that is remotely good and close to what I want, like Ghost and Ninja. I was saying Ghost and Ninja is a little basic, a little plain, but it is in the direction of what I want. A clean action series that actually stars a boy, and the characters are progressing, like they're growing. But it's so sad realizing that thing is going so slow. It's on its episode 3. It had 10 episodes. It's been 4 years. Oh my gosh, that thing is gonna take forever to complete. I think the creator had some plans if the comic didn't pan out of posting maybe a text version. That's what she told me, but yeah. Just yeah. Oh, One Piece. Me and my brother watched the 4th episode of season 2 last night. It didn't help that I was feeling kind of a little sick. Not exactly sick, but like there was weird pain, pinches because I was sitting wrong or something in my stomach area. Hi, Cupcat! Oh, you've got a weird Pikachu icon next to your name. That's a Pikachu, right? What's it say? Founder. No, Pokemon 30th. Ah. Welcome, Cupcat. I'm just talking about One Piece. But yeah, we watched the next episode and I'm just like, I think I'm done. Each episode in season 2 is just making me like it less and less. Season 1 was great because there is character progression. I love character progression. Like, me and my siblings are watching Transformers Robots in Disguise, the 3D one, not the anime. We're watching that one, and the characters sort of are learning things. It's very slow. It's a kind of episodic, but kind of not. But, yeah, it's been nice. But like, I wish there was more. That show is good, but it could be more. Your work honestly seems amazing. Oh, thank you, Lilypad. Honestly, as a perfectionist, I know I will never see the value very clearly in my work. That definitely does not mean it doesn't have value. It just means I can't see it very well. So I'm trying to get it out there and not let that just destroy me. Perfectionism has destroyed so many artists. It's depressing, honestly. I read this comic when I was a teenager. It's called Seed. The creator had crippling perfectionism. I don't know what else may have been going on, but the whole comic got tore down. And I found the artist, years later on Twitter. She was drawing very different stuff, but the quality was still so good. And then she disappeared from that too. I think perfectionism is a beast, and left unchecked, it definitely destroys people. It destroys their lives. It destroys how they even see themselves. So I try to keep mine in check. Like, I know it'll probably never leave me, but I do my best to navigate the challenges and make sure nothing becomes that damaging. Because it's so bad. It can be so bad. Yeah, it was a special badge you could get if you subbed to someone streaming Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green during the 30th Pokemon anniversary. Oh, that's so fun. I wish I knew about that. I would have probably jumped on that. Except I don't know how to live stream. Well, I guess Fire Red, Leaf Green. I don't want to stream that. I have yellow version. I have the original on my DS. I downloaded it before they closed the eShop. I've been meaning to get back to it. I have too many games, too many things to do. I was supposed to play so many games on that break week. Barely did anything. Instead there was like drama and crap. So that was fun. Oh yeah, and my hyper focus and fixation. That was lovely. Ugh. Gotta love those hyper fixations you can't seem to shake. I mean, I'm getting a little bit better at navigating them, but when they hit, I usually do just flow with them and go, sure, go focus on it. Go work on it, whatever. Right now, however, for the pilot, I have not entertained most of my wanting to hyperfixate on something else because it will not get done if I do that. So it's been mostly just pushing myself at the speed I'm willing to go. So like this week was a very slow week. I found just looking at, I have this, I don't know, it's a website, it's called Toggle, just not spelled with the E, but it tracks your time if you like tell it when you start and stop. And so you can look back and see when you work, when you're most productive, different things like that. But you can also see your total in the week. My total bounces kind of extremely. So my bad weeks, all I seem to be able to muster is 16 hours. I don't know if I'll reach that this week, but I probably will if I can manage 3 hours today. My best weeks are where I cap it off at 30 hours, which is what I'm supposed to be going, because I have streaming, and streaming does take time, and I count it as work. So I'm supposed to do 30 hours a week on Retrace, but generally I am not getting there. It's like a half and half. Oh, hello, Sandorian. Wait, did you just come in, or...? Yes. You know, some people's names mix. I feel like Dr. Brian Shrimp and Sandorian, your names mix in my brain. But welcome. 7 stream streak. Nice. Same LOL. Still haven't gone around to playing Hi-Fi Rush. That Hi-Fi Rush is amazing. I highly recommend that game. It's so good. Oh, I enjoyed that so much. My brother bought it for himself and me. I was interested in it too, but I played it and beat it before he even touched it. He has more games than I do, but he barely touches any of the new stuff. He just has a pile of maybe 10, 20 games. It's ridiculous. I have a pile of like 5. It's not too bad, but I do need to get on it so it doesn't keep piling up. I've got Pokemon Yellow version that I started. I got Escape from Ever After. I bought Spiritfarer on a huge discount, like for $3. I bought, what was that called? Ori and the Blind Forest for $3 on a huge discount. I have SteamWorld's Quest, and then I technically have Luigi's Mansion 3, but I never intended to beat that if I wasn't interested. My sister bought it so we could do the multiplayer. So it's yeah, it's there for the multiplayer. I'm not gonna beat it. I also have Ni no Kuni, but I hated the battle system. Everything else in the game was okay, but it was very underwhelming. I thought it was gonna feel like a very magical, cool adventure, but it just felt kind of blah. Underwhelming. I don't know why I was expecting so much. I really do feel like I'm chasing the childhood feelings and experiences I had when I was younger, but they don't exist anymore. You can't get them. Ori mentioned, that's one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, my brother beat it. He also bought his own copy on like Xbox. Mine's on Switch. And, or maybe it was Xbox? He beat it, and then he's like, it's a hard game, just so you know. And I'm just like, that's exactly what I expected. I know, I'm not really into platformers, so I'm aware. But I watched him get crushed by that boulder so many times, and I'm just like, yippee. I'll play it if I play it. It's fine. It was $3. It's fine. I did like the demo when I touched it though, so we'll see. But yeah, I have a list of games I need to get through. One of my favorite games is SteamWorld Heist 2. I love that game so much. Oh my gosh, it was so... it was so good. I do love the music from Ori. Yes, the music's wonderful. The music's so good. Yeah, it can get pretty difficult, but it's such a beautiful game. But okay, so SteamWorld Heist 2, we follow this, it's a land of robots, steam-powered robots. SteamWorld, that's why it's called that. These ones are, I'd say they're sort of like pirates. They sail the sea trying to get, I think, clean water to run on, because everybody runs on water, because it's a world of steam. And, oh, Marm, thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome, raiders! We're just talking about video games and while we're fishing. Oh, welcome, raiders on both sides. Yes, welcome! I was just talking about SteamWorld Heist 2. This is one of my favorite games I've played in recent times. So it's spoilers. I don't know if anyone's gonna play it, but I wanted to share this. So there's the main character, and he has lost his arm and lost his ship when we first meet him. And so we go and play with a tiny crew that he grabs of 2 people, and he sends them in to grab his ship. And so they rescue the ship. He does not have this arm for almost the entire game. At the very end, when he gets stranded on an island, he calls the only person he can call for help, which is his mom. And his mom actually gives him her arm. So he finally has his arm back, sort of. And then you get to play with him as he goes and rescues his team, like mirroring that first scene of rescuing the vessel and his ship. This time rescuing the ship and his team. And you get to play with him. I screamed so loud. I was so ecstatic. I got to finally play with the main character because I love him so much, but I was a little sad that you don't get to play with him. But he's so cute and he's so good. He's just such a good little bot. And I shrieked. I was like, yes. I think it's a core memory, but I love that game. Oh man, I love SteamWorld, the series just in general, but that one is my favorite. It was so good. I loved it. Oh man, it got me so excited. And then at the very end, the last fight you actually have the captain, the main character. He comes out and he's like, I'm gonna help you guys. And I'm like, yes! Yes, I get to play with him again. Now, they do shooting with guns, and that's the main mechanic of the game. You will take turns with each unit and aim at something or move and shoot. Now, he's aiming and shooting with this new arm, and it's very shaky because he's not used to it. So, that's the story reason why he doesn't join really permanently. But it's so funny. I didn't read the requirements to finish that fight. I just protected the captain anyway, because I'm like, dude, I love him. And that was actually one of the criteria to win. You were not supposed to let... Man, what was his name? Come on, come on. Oh, the name. Come on, my brain. Please. Quentin. I think it was Quentin. Wait, that's the same name as... Oh, there's a comic I read called Jupiter Men. We had Quentin and... What was the other twin? I don't know, but that comic was really good too. Oh, but that was a couple of years ago when I played that game, but that's a heck of a plot. Oh, SteamWorld Heist 2, you mean? That sounds like a game that loves its characters. Yes! Oh, SteamWorld is so good. Like, they've dived more into characters and story than the first. The first game was a little more rough. The second game was a little bit better. The third game, they just took off. And then they've been making spin-offs and sequels and whatnot. The only problem is they just won't return back to what feels like the original franchise. Like, I understand there was one game before this one, but SteamWorld Dig was the original franchise that took off. But they have SteamWorld Heist, they have SteamWorld Quest. I need to play SteamWorld Quest. I've been a little slow on that one. The main character is a girl. I'm certain that has a little bit to do with it. Just not super interested in playing with girl characters. It's really funny because when I was younger and I found out that, oh, I need to drink water. The Kofi thing popped up. But when I was younger and I found out girl characters weren't featured in video games that much, I was like wanting to be an advocate for the marginalized groups, and so I was like, I'm gonna just make video games with just girls. Now I feel differently and just go, make what you actually want to make. I think passion's a lot more important than trying to cater to something that you're not necessarily passionate about, because I have always liked watching guys over girls. I feel like it's the same thing when a guy wants to stare at girls. It's a similar thing. I just like how guys look generally. Like, it's nothing like huge. It's that simple. I just like staring at the guys because they look better to me. I also tend to relate to them better, but yeah. Water break. Need to actually shut up so I can drink water. Okay. Oh, you know what? I stopped talking about One Piece live action. But in a nutshell, I think I was just trying to get to the point that I jumped off of that. I was just liking it less and less each season 2 episode. It felt like there was a lot more violence and a lot less internal progression. And I think that's the thing. I was trying to think about Retrace, and I was like, why are these episodic things so much better than like what One Piece is doing? What's so different? What are you missing? And I think it really bottles down. Oh, thank you for the follow. I think it really... Wait, did Avid rated me? Oh, somebody followed me and it pushed it and I didn't even notice. Thank you, Avid, for the raid, and welcome, raiders. I'm just talking about, well, entertainment. I'm fishing and talking about entertainment because it's what my brain's hyper-focused on. And I was supposed to stream, so I'm just running with what I'm hyper-focused on. Thank you, guys. And thank you for all the follows. Thank you. Oh man. So I was talking about I just dropped One Piece live action. I almost want to keep going with it because I wanted to see Tony Chopper. I was actually excited for that character. So I might just go at a slower pace. But, oh, thank you for... Wait, did it reach the follower goal? It claims it's it, but then the follower has not been updated. That is an insane amount of viewers. But, so, I was watching the One Piece live action, and I've gotten to episode 4. Me and my brother finished episode 4. Hopefully this isn't spoilers for anyone, but they just made it to Little Garden Island, and it felt like it was a whole lot of walking and talking and nothing happened. The bad guys come in, we kind of see more side characters, hear their stories. That is such an interesting thing, that wandering slowly, seeing side characters and hearing their stories is a huge thing on Frieren. But I liked Frieren. I never felt tired of Frieren. I loved Frieren. I don't know why, but One Piece just... it's not hitting the same for me. And I think it's the tone. Frieren has a tone of just... I cannot describe it, but it's so... that anime is so beautiful. It's so good. It's so good. It balances its mix of genres well. Like, it is an action show at times, but it is kind of a gentle slice of life. And I suppose that's it. One Piece doesn't strike me as a slice of life. So when you fall into this slow walking and talking, and there's barely any external movement, like they literally just walked around this island, met giants, met the bad guys, somebody killed a dinosaur. What moved? Not much. For an hour episode, barely anything moved. And it kind of frustrated me, and I was feeling like there is a more emphasis on the action and the violence, but if it's done boringly, I don't like long action violence sequences. One Piece is all about silly, goofy action, right? I would say yes, but it's so weird because I'm just watching the One Piece live action, and I feel like there's a tone of seriousness when it does the bad guys and stuff. It doesn't actually feel super lighthearted. I love Spider-Man because he's always like throwing jokes out, and it keeps the violence really light. No matter what's happening, even if Spider-Man gets thrown through a wall and nearly like knocked out, you don't take it too seriously because even Spider-Man himself is kind of trying to keep the atmosphere light. And it's more enjoyable to me hearing his jokes, and there's something more than just the violence. In this, it feels like it's just dead serious violence. These guys are a threat, and we want you to know that we're taking it seriously and stuff. Redeem, show off one piece of art. I'm still on the... Okay, I had refreshed my computer, so I do not have too much artwork on the computer. Let me look around. There should be retrace stuff still here. Ooh, is there anything else? Do I have anything else, by the way? Oh, that was that one. Yeah, that was that one picture. I don't want to show that. I do prefer to show off pictures I'm happy with. Just give me a sec. Get Avalade raid. Balancing things out that way is honestly better for the story too, yeah. Yeah, yeah, balance. I am all about balance. I bring that up all the time. Balance, 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 balance. You want balance in everything. Your life, your entertainment, your everything. Balance is the key to living a good life. We don't want extremism, I think, of any kind. I don't believe there's any spot where extremism works and is healthy. So, yeah, balance. I could just show a character sheet. I don't know. I'll just... There's a lot of new people here. I should just show something I've already shown before, probably. What did I show already? Well, let me show... I don't actually super like this picture, but... Screen... Here. This is Retrace. This is the main cast of Season 1. Bounce between time fishing and time resting. Well, I was balanced too, even if nobody thought I was. I was pretty balanced with my fishing habits and my rest. Okay, I was gonna be up 3 in the morning anyway. Meg kept bringing this up that I saw her fishing at 3 in the morning. I know, but I was gonna be... Last night I was up fishing 3 in the morning. I was gonna be up anyway. Like, what's its only violence? It gets too serious and less enjoyable. Yeah. It wasn't just violence, but it just felt like a whole lot of nothing happened in that episode. It was great. The first episode felt similarly, but more stuff happened. So... Oh, this makes me think of mid-2000 cartoons. That's what it's supposed to do. Retrace is inspired by 2000s, like, superhero action shows. Danny Phantom, American Dragon, Kim Possible, Spectacular Spider-Man-ish. Like, just that 2000 era. I like the art style. Yeah. A lot of life and movement in this piece. Yes, I wanted to make sure I was portraying character personality. So we can see Andrew's a little annoyed. That is something you will find. He gets flustered and annoyed by a lot of things. He's 14, his parents are divorced, and it's funny because I forgot to draw the watch on this particular... No, is the watch behind his arm? Wait. Is that even the right arm? It's supposed to be his right arm. Did I flip this and I didn't fix that? I think I flipped the picture and I didn't realize it. Oh well. Most of them are flippable, actually. I think it's only Andrew who doesn't have... He isn't flippable because of his watch. Oh well. But yeah. I saw her fishing at 3 in the morning. What were you doing at 3 in the morning, Mick? I don't know. Watching you fish at 3 in the morning, right? I don't know. It's very much achieving it. Oh, showing their personality. Yes. I wanted to show their personalities because I haven't talked a lot about them, but visuals are so much better, so... back to fishing. But for those that are new, Retrace is a comic I am making. It will be releasing this year, probably near the end, or 3rd quarter, more like fall. Fall is the estimated release date. I should be ready by then, I'm hoping. But we actually have a little animated mini pilot I'll be releasing before then, so that'll be coming out at some time. But yeah. Back to Minecraft. Back to fishing. Everybody else is fishing. No, they're just streaming. They're not fishing, they're streaming. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you're making it. So cool. Yeah. I'm making it. That is a real thing that's being made. It's not even an old thing that was made. No, it's currently being made. Retraces. Oh. I love talking about it on the stream, but I try to not spoil it. So I generally just talk about Andrew. Is it about time travel? Oh yeah. Let me try to give a little blurb. So, Andrew is a 14-year-old boy who has been stuck with a strange alien watch on his wrist since he was 6. Some kind of some event that he can't quite remember happened, and he got it stuck on him. It was just some sort of accident. Then he moves to the city with his mom, and the watch finally does something after years of just sitting there being annoying. And that is giving him a suit of armor. And eventually he realizes that it can actually make him time travel back, just back. And so he can retrace. This is what we call the power. That's praise the mass. Yep, Mig. Praise little Massey. Gonna lurk. Gotta clean for new semester tomorrow. Okay, sounds good, Blaze. And I have 3 hours to sunrise. Oh no! Oh no! Good luck with that. Ben 10ing it, you could say. Yeah, Ben 10 is a sort of big inspiration. I'd argue that it's not very Ben 10-like because Andrew is 14. He acts like a teenager. It's praise Fi. Yes. Yes. Hello everyone here today. How is everyone doing today? I am doing great other than feeling sick and being exhausted. Some of you know this. Other than that, I'm doing great. Oh, hello Grace. I am doing pretty good. I am just struggling to work, but that is okay. The best part about working in self-employment and freelance is you can take as many days off as you need. But I try not to take too many days off. Today's not a day off, it's just a light work day. This whole week has been scheduled as a light work week, which means apparently 16 hours. That's apparently, I try so hard to get myself to do 20, so it's like part-time work. Nope. I just consistently have been doing 16 hours. 16 hours is all I can reach. So I will be animating some more probably after this. I've got one easy shot. I'm gonna just tell myself, start on this shot, just do this super tiny easy shot, and then I'm going to hopefully trick myself into working on more afterwards. But we'll see. If I want to write instead or develop or do something else, I'll let myself do that work instead. I just need to get myself to do a few hours today, and I will be happy and call it a good day. Oh, hydrate. Hi Ravenmind, welcome to stream. I'm just getting a quick drink. How kind, the fish waited for my drink to be done. Yeah, besides the Alien Watch, it's not very Ben 10-like though. It's a little bit more like Danny Phantom, Spider-Man especially. Big overlap with Spider-Man. Just sort of. Teen Titans, I'd argue that it's a little bit like Teen Titans. But it is supposed to just feel like one of those old classic cartoons that don't exist anymore. I'm making what I want to see, but there's nothing. A lot of indie shows are aiming at teenagers and adults, so their vibe is different than what I'm kind of wanting. I don't know, like old Disney had a wonderful way of striking a balance of being serious and mature for adults, yet funny and lighthearted, so it was more digestible for children and everyone, like a general audience. That's kind of the blend I'm hoping to strike. Something like Avatar: The Last Airbender, stuff like that. And that's the problem, I think, because I'm aiming at something so high, I just feel like I'm not gonna hit it. But we're gonna try our best, so. I hear old cartoons, yep. I'm working on Retrace. Yeah, if you just came here, I'm working on Retrace, which is a comic inspired by the 2000s cartoons and kind of time period era. Trying to feel a little bit more like those things. It's clean enough for kids, but mature enough for adults. That's basically my philosophy, if you will. Because I believe that was old Disney's philosophy. They made stories that were for adults, but they were clean enough for kids. You just sprinkle some sugar, some good jokes, some good humor, make it bright and colorful, and it's packaged for children, even if it's an adult story. So, like, they tackled some dark stuff back then that nobody seems comfortable tackling now. Oof. Like, just... I was watching, like, Lion King. Simba's dad dies. It is technically sort of on camera. Like, seriously, this stuff was not built to be easy, brainless stuff for kids to digest. It was heavy, like, adult kind of topics, but it was so good for introducing mature adult theme stuff that kids will have to face in a more safe environment. Like, I think we need this. We need this kind of stuff, but that entertainment's out the door. It's gone. Nobody's making it. So I am obviously passionate about what I grew up on, and I just want to make something like that. Ran back to the PC to gush. I heard Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, literally rewatching Avatar. I love it so much. That show is so good. I feel like it's the peak. It's near perfection. If there was perfection, that is perfection. Have you seen The House of Mouse from Disney? Apparently Mickey Mouse went to prison in The House of Mouse. That's hilarious. No, I have not seen The House of Mouse too much. A little bit, but not that much. The ones that do try to have more adult topics get extremely popular. Think about your Gravity Falls and Owl House type shows. Exactly. It's because the adults even, I think, want to watch this stuff in a more digestible format. Like, even the people that like the heavier, dark, gritty stuff, I think they want their sugar sometimes. But it's so great when it has substance. Like, it's not just sugar, but you get a little depth with it, or a lot sometimes. Yeah, Gravity Falls is amazing. I love Gravity Falls. I have not watched Owl House yet, and it is because of that whole there is a girl as the main character. Me and my brother did try watching the first episode, and we just weren't that interested. I keep bringing it up with him to maybe try rewatching it. We just dropped One Piece, so there's a blank spot there. We could watch something, but I don't know. We've kind of set it aside as like a backup show. If there's nothing else and we want something new, we'll watch it. But we still haven't watched it. I want to see Hunter. Hunter's my favorite character. I haven't even seen. I don't care. Hunter's my favorite character. I've seen the clips. I like that little kid. He's cute. He's cute. The poor guy. He's cute. I don't know why I always like the characters that are suffering the most. Don't ask me why, but like, I have a type, okay? I just have a few types and I like them and I cling to them. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender is perfection. The music, the animation, the foreshadowing, the lore. Oh, I could talk forever about it. Yes, I could too. That show is so good. That's why I hesitate to point at it, because I don't think my show is anywhere close to it. But that's what I'm aiming for, you know, just that good balance, good pacing, good writing, good character arcs, good everything. Okay, go clean now. Alright. When I was little, I used to watch Family Guy. My parents didn't care what I watched. If it swear, then they would have changed the show. Other than that, my parents were chill when I was little. Hunter is mess of a... Wait. Oh, Hunter. Yeah. My sister loves him to bits. Haven't watched, but they show me so many clips. Nice. I love Hunter too. Like how kids in the 90s pretended to not want to watch Sailor Moon. I liked Sailor Moon. We watched Sailor Moon until there was like some sort of religious something. There was that cross that one character had like a nightmare of being on, or something like that. Or was it Sabrina herself? She had the nightmare of a character on a cross. I don't know, but we stopped because we were religious. I tried to maybe I should watch the original, but I tried to rewatch Sailor Moon, but as the reboot on Netflix, I think I got through one season. I couldn't watch anymore. It fell into like empty violence, just drawn out violence. If you waste my time with violence, I will stop watching your show. that is just how it goes. I can watch pointless conversation after pointless conversation, and characters walk here from there, and they mull over crap. I don't want to watch violence that goes barely anywhere. It's so annoying. It is Monster of the Week. Yeah, Sailor Moon was like that. Very much so. I'm thinking, after I finish Retrace, this isn't a guarantee, but I was thinking about maybe tackling Magical Girl afterwards. I'm not super keen on making female protagonists and all that jazz, but I like balance, so I kind of would like to challenge myself to do something outside of my comfort zone, just here and there. So I kind of thought it would be fun to make something that looks like an old anime. So, you know, Retrace is like an old cartoon, an action superhero cartoon, like the olden days. And then I could make this one like an old anime shoujo back in the day. But I'm doing it my way. Just like Retrace. Retrace is not like... I would argue it's not quite like anything I've seen before. That's why it's so hard to describe it, because I'm not really sure what to point at. There's a lot of elements that will be familiar. There are other things that I'm gonna talk about and explain the whole thing with superhero tropes. I'm gonna explain superhero tropes. I don't feel like I've seen stuff that explains superhero tropes like I'm gonna explain superhero tropes. So... I need to flesh it out more, but hello, reminder on the computer. I should take out the trash, but not right now. I really need to change those timers, those alarms, so they're not in the middle of stream. I have to watch an anime now because I lost a deal to my friends. Oh, what anime are you watching? I don't watch too much anime, and I do want to clarify, I'm not a super fan of anime. I'm not really huge on a lot of anime tropes. But I watch anime because generally my siblings will want to watch cartoons, and we watch them all together. So if there's anything I want to watch, generally it's going to be with them. So if I want to watch something by myself, it's got to be something they don't want to watch. That's why I watch anime. Because they don't watch anime. So, we watch Studio Ghibli though, definitely. Ooh, imagine a Magical Girl comic in the art style of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I don't know what that is. Have you seen Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? Nah, I haven't. One Piece. I have to watch One Piece now. Oh, that's terribly long. Oh, I am so sorry. That's terribly long. I'm watching Detective Conan. It is slightly longer, but it is about as long. It's difficult. It has a lot of episodes. If you're a binger, I guess it'll probably be fine, but I'm not a binger. I watch 1 or 2 episodes and then I move on, and then I won't touch it for 3 to 5 days, or it could be 2 weeks. Really depends. Everything is inspired by something, but our creativity is what sets it apart. Otherwise, everything in the world would be of the same mold. Yes. Retrace. I can't point at anything because Retrace has my flavor on it. Like, it has my fingerprints all over it. That's why I love it, I guess. But, you know, I'm not the one getting to watch it and consume it with fresh eyes. But I'm hoping that maybe it'll inspire someone to go in that direction too. And then maybe I can have something a little more geared towards what I'd like. Because we get a lot of things bouncing off of each other. So if I throw out stuff that I'm interested in, I'm hoping it'll get people going, wait, I liked that too, and go ahead in a similar direction. There is an indie show I am looking at right now, keeping an eyeball on. I think its Kickstarter starts next month, yeah. But it's called Stuck in the Globosphere. One of its inspiration is Gravity Falls, so I'm like crossing my fingers. But it sounds pretty promising, like they have character arcs maybe in mind. I'm crossing my fingers. I love character arcs. I'm more into internal conflicts than external. That's why it's so hard to find anything good, because most people focus on telling external conflict stories. Like, that's the focus. I think the Ko-fi is here, so I'm gonna drink another bit of water. The Ko-fi page, by the way, my Ko-fi has behind the scenes looks at Retrace, and it has a weekly, like if you subscribe to a tier, you can get a weekly update of progress and stuff. So you guys have actually seen, you 4 people on Ko-fi, they've seen the work I've been putting in, like little animation clips. I've also been talking about characters. I have a preview comic that you can read on there, but it's only like, I think it was $3 for the first tier, $9 for the second. So if you want more behind the scenes look of Retrace, definitely check out my Ko-fi page. But that's a monthly thing of $3 or $9. Everybody's on the $9 tier right now, so they see everything. But I wanted to make the tiers cheap. But yeah, you guys will be helping fund the... Well, you guys helped fund a little bit of the mini pilot. I got my money back, so, you know, funded it. Your name will also be on the mini pilot's credits if you're on one of the tiers. So that's exciting. I'm gonna wait for this ad to play, and then I will respond to, there's a couple of messages on YouTube side. Yeah, it's starting soon. I don't know. The YouTube side shouldn't have an ad though, right? Maybe I can just chat. It's always awkward just waiting for the ad. Just says ad starting soon. Oi, oi, oi. That is a question. When does YouTube get its ads? I don't get told that. Okay, there's the ad. Minute and a half. And a minute left. What's happening? Hey, Sea Beans? Hello, hello, welcome. I am waiting for this ad to play, but I'm just fishing and chatting. We are mainly talking about entertainment because it is my life. We're usually talking about shows and movies. We got 30 seconds, then the ad will be done. It never does get ads, for me at least. Oh, okay. If you have ad blocker, that might be why. I know ad blocker works on YouTube, generally. But Twitch, they've got about 10 more seconds of an ad. I really hate how long the Twitch ads are. I usually don't wait for them. You guys are amazingly patient for waiting for them. Oh wait, they're not out yet. Okay, the ad is done. You guys are amazingly patient for waiting for that ad. I generally cannot wait through those ads because it's like 1.5 minutes. It's so bad. Anyhow, Studio Ghibli, my beloved. Only one I didn't watch through to the end was Grave of the Fireflies. I couldn't finish it. Oh, Blaze, have you watched like all Studio Ghibli movies? That's impressive. I haven't. I've watched like maybe 1/3, half. I've watched mostly the Hayao Miyazaki films, like just because he's the big guy that, you know, people talk about, I guess. If I watch One Piece and I don't appear on another stream again, just saying you're leading. Let the resistance against the mast. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm leading the resistance, but I will try to help the resistance. Also, I lost that deal during a Pac-Man math game. I don't have an ad blocker. Oh, so it just doesn't have ads. That's very weird. Very weird, YouTube. Are you sure you don't have like YouTube Red or anything? There's no ads. That seems so weird. What's YouTube doing then? How do you make money when you're live streaming if it doesn't play ads? That doesn't add up. I'll have to look into it maybe. I love the build. Looks great. Wait, oh, this isn't my build. I'm at Elfie's place right now. Elfie and Kit. I'm fishing right now. We were just chatting about cartoons and movies while I was fishing. My brain is stuck on Retrace, which is my own story and comic I am working on, with a mini pilot coming sort of this summer. I really don't know what day yet. I was gonna do June, and then the Amazing Digital Circus said their finale was at June, and I was like, oh darn, I do not want to compete with that. That is gonna be all people will talk about. But then May, we have Game Overs, so I don't know. I don't know when to put my pilot out. Oh, people aren't sleeping because I told them not to. How kind of them. Once the rain stops, we can sleep though. Was it this rain or a different rain that I said no sleep? It doesn't matter. People are actually listening. It's great. I don't have anything. The ads are scared of me for some reason. That's what it sounds like. That's so weird. Very, very strange. Ads love me. They just always play, so... I'm gonna grab some more water, I think. I'm sad Kane is gone. Why did Kane have to die? I don't think Kane will stay dead forever, but I'm an optimist. I could be wrong. Are you fishing for something rare? I'm fishing for a legendary. This is taking so long. I was kind of cruising, getting one a week, and now it's been like almost 2 weeks and I haven't gotten a legendary again. So yeah, we're on a dry spell right now. But so far we've got like most of the legendaries. Oop. Oh, let me... So much junk. Okay, let me show you guys. So I have... This is my fish box. And we keep everything in bundles. So this has the legendary. They're all at the bottom corner there. These are all the legendaries I've caught. So I've got 7. And then I have 6 more. So I'm essentially over halfway done. and it's not going so well right now. I don't know why it's being a little laggy. Yeah, Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know what to think of what the ending could be. Man, there is so many directions we could go, but I don't think they're getting out because that would go against the theme. Gooseworks has said the theme was there is meaning in a stagnant life, then their lives have to stay stagnant. They're not escaping the circus. I hope King comes back too, but yeah. Side note, random thing to bring up. I made an AU called the Against All of the Aftermasses AU. And SBK is in that AU. And I am so evil to SBK. Let's say the voices are pleased again. Wait, what? I don't really keep up with like fan fictions or AUs or anything like that. But that sounds really crazy. Hello, I'm new and I just hit the follow button. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're just fishing for legendaries and chatting. That is what we're doing right now. Oh, I'm getting distracted. I was supposed to build. I was supposed to design a build today, but I did not have the mental capacity to do so. So we'll probably work on it next stream next week. But today I just figured it'd be easier for me to just chat. I'd love to chat about Retrace. I can't wait till things are actually revealed so we can properly chat about it. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard not to reveal stuff though, I feel like. Like, when you guys say stuff or guess stuff, I'm wondering if it'll be hard to, like, not spill stuff. I think I've done a good job right now. There is so much I have not talked at all about. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I'll still be streaming by that time, so yeah. I think my biggest worry is Retrace is going to take up too much time to make, and I will have to drop some activities to compensate for it. But we'll see, like, will I even want to make the comic, or is the comic going to be this slow like the pilot? I hope not, and I don't think it should be. I think it should be faster, but yeah. I can't wait to get to writing though. I really want to write because it'll make me have a little more faith in the series, because right now I'm just like, I don't know if I can do this. So oh, something I did want to talk about yesterday, but when I mentioned the Mario movie, the Mario Galaxy movie, somebody's like, no spoilers, and so I couldn't lead into the subject matter I wanted to. But I recently came across the concept of blind casting, which is basically casting people without worrying about race and ethnicity and those things matching up with the character you're trying to cast for. And sometimes it's important to get that race and diversity the same, but is that I'm red, don't bug me. But so this came to my mind and I learned about it, I guess. Yes, I learned about it when I was hearing that Yoshi in the Super Galaxy movie was done by a black actor, and I heard about blind casting from that like Instagram post. I scroll on Instagram too much, guys. Have you noticed I keep mentioning random junk I found on Instagram? I really need to stop. But I realized that I had blind casted for most of my things that I've been doing. So on Retrace's mini pilot, Trace himself is actually done by a Filipino kid. Like, I think he's 19, 20. He's a kid in my eyes. And the thug is actually voiced by someone of color. I don't want to claim I know what ethnicity, but the name is not American, and their profile has darker skin. So that's kind of fun. I didn't realize that was what I was doing, but it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't. I swear we had, I think, Sonic Prime. We had Sonic done by a black kid on that one too. I thought that was cool. That was cool because he was over the moon to be Sonic and like, yeah, do it. Like, I'm so glad that's not stopping you. Like, we need more of that, and we need more of the skin color, and the ethnicity doesn't really matter so much. And just, man, like, we need more diversity like that. But I do agree that you have to be careful and make sure the ones where it's really important to get the casting right, like if you're in live action, you definitely don't want to do what Harry Potter did and make Snape black. And now you have all these questions about, wait, are all the characters racist around him? He's black. Yeah, so you do have to be careful. The problem is the whole show doesn't look blind casted. I believe Percy Jackson was supposed to be blind casted. That was fine. Annabeth was black. I think Zeus was black. That was fine. But yeah, you gotta be careful with it. But it was an interesting thing to learn, blind casting, and just realize, oh yeah, I was totally doing that. I've never been raised with racist ideology, so it didn't even cross my mind to be like rude and stuff, of gating people, of just, yeah. Oh, hello, Hazel Wolf Queen. Welcome. Oh, with comics, though, you can have a backlog, at least, of sketches and paneling. Yes, I can. Is Retrace going to be a comic book as well as an animated show? No. I wanted to make it animated originally, but it will take way too much time. I don't have the resources. In a magical world where I had the ability to make all my dreams real, Retrace would be animated. That's what it was supposed to be. The time travel gimmick actually was to help cut back on animation. But it's just going to have a mini pilot of like 5-6-ish minutes, and that's animated. And then it'll be a comic, just a comic. So you can ease the work over a flexible period of time. Yeah. Well, in my AU, the mass is kind of dead because Laguno got possessed by someone who I still don't have a name for. The guy who possessed Legs lets go of Legs, then some crazy stuff happens. I'm too lazy to explain all of that. Gets dragged away into the darkness. Here I go again, back into the chamber of ideas. Please tell me the whole Galaxy Mario movie. I need to be a horrible sister to one of my older brothers. Wait. Oh, I can't spoil it. Somebody was asking me not to spoil it yesterday, and it dawned on me, it just released. I can't do that to people. I can't just throw stuff out yet. Once it's been a few weeks, I'll talk about it. But I gotta give people time to go watch it. It's still too new. Yoshi was in the trailer, though. People should know Yoshi's in there, I think. Oh, the ad starts in 1 minute. Lovely. The ads come by so fast, but you get a lot more ad revenue because there's so many ads, so yippee. I think it's 15 minutes on mine. I don't know what other people run on, but that is what I do. It was so important the first time seeing characters who looked like you on TV when you're young. Took away the fear of, hey, I don't look like that. Balance is key though. We're all the same still. I know, I saw an Instagram post of this girl. It was a meme, well, a copy paste thing that everyone was doing, and they were like saying POV, you grew up as the Polynesian girl. And it only showed that the only people that she, growing up, could see her family and herself in were Lilo and Nani from Lilo and Stitch. And I'm just like, I think we have more, but I can't think of any more than just Moana. Do we have, like, much Pacific Islander representation? I'm not even sure if I'm categorizing them right, because I know a few groups, but I'm realizing I don't know Islander groups that well. I'm not sure if you'd throw all the islands in the Pacific Islander category. I know Asian, Black, African American. It's names, different names, but like I'm realizing there's still so many names and so many categories of where people come from, ethnicities and cultural background that people come from that I don't know the name of, and I don't know. It was interesting. Me and my brother were watching Kane say, "Where's Kinger?" in 21 different languages or whatever. I recognized all the languages except Urdu. I know I'm probably pronouncing that definitely wrong, but I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's close to Hindi. Wait, did they have Hindi? They had Hindi or Hindu. There's too many. I want to learn more, but there's too many. And that's why I think it's so important we need proper diversity. We gotta learn a little bit about these groups. We may never interact with them, but we should know they exist. Like, seriously. I need to get revenge on one of my older brothers. He spoiled the book that I will read soon. I don't know if I can say the book. Oh, he spoiled The Great Gatsby. That's what he spoiled for me. Asian is also so vast. I know, yeah. We can't be picky towards the West to remember us, but we need to remember to, like, show ourselves and our culture. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mostly American. I am 1/4 Greek. I don't, besides being a girl, I'm not technically in anything that has major, like, that's the thing. Yes, I've had sexism affect me all my life, but there's like more, like, we need more awareness. Like, we need more awareness. So very excited for DreamWorks' Forgotten Island, because I learned that was filled with Filipino, like, culture and references, folklore, different things. I don't know enough to even have noticed that. Somebody had to tell me that the symbol on the floor when the portal is opening was one of their, like, this, and the creatures that are gonna be there are supposed to be folklore creatures. And I'm just like, that's crazy. You know, I learned about Chinese folklore a little bit when I watched Monkey Kid. You know, so I learned a little bit about the journey to the West, their story of that, and it's so cool to to dive into these other cultures and stuff, and you learn a little bit about what they're thinking, what matters to them, their ideas, and I think this is so important. It's really important to realize how different everyone is, but remember that we're all the same too. We're all humans on this giant floating rock. Like, We need to come together despite our differences. Like, that's my whole goal in life, I think. Like, my whole goal is peace. I want world peace. It's obviously impossible, but I will keep pointing towards and striving towards that idea, because I think it's so important and crucial that we acknowledge and respect differences, but we are still kind and loving to each other, knowing that we're all the same too. Like, it's a balance. Balance. I'm all about balance. Urdu and Hindi are similar, both root from Sanskrit and Arabic, and altogether, along with Portuguese, made a language called Sinhala. Oh, that's interesting. I'm part Irish, part German, and part American. Oh, that's so cool. Not your fault. You're aware we need awareness, and that's important to realize. Most people don't understand. I know. Like, it isn't... I'm well aware that it isn't my fault that I don't know a lot of these cultures and these places and these people. It's the fault of nobody's taught it to me. I was taught American history. Of course I don't know what happened in the rest of the world, and I don't even know much about, like, geography locations or anything like that. There's a lot to learn. I think people need to listen more. We've got to start listening to each other more, instead of deciding, well, I already know that I prefer my things, I don't want your things, and then we live in ignorance and, well, arrogance, and oh gosh, yeah, we don't want that. I'm learning French at school, but I can understand both French and Spanish. Nice. None of my family members understand Spanish. I don't know how that happened. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, balance is key. Yes. I will always say that. I think balance is key. I am gonna drink water. I think the Ko-fi thing is gonna pop up again soon. It pops up every 30 minutes. I guess that's the question. Is anyone here not wanting spoilers for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I could give you something, at least like one thing, Grace, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't want to have it spoiled. The plot's super empty, but that's not a spoiler. That's predictable. Hollywood is great with their animated movies. They love making them very empty. I saw the Minions vs. Monsters trailer. I think that's what it said it was called. Oh, that movie looks so dumb. There's like no point. The Minions... I don't understand how anyone thought this was a good movie idea. They just wanted more movies of the Minions because it would sell. It's such an easy sell. Why do the hard thing? Excuse me. Oh man. What was it? I was watching Robots in Disguise. Somebody said, but that's hard. And Bumblebee is like, the right thing usually is the hard thing. I wish more people would understand that and actually take that into, I don't know, keep that in mind. Go do the freaking hard thing. Like, oh my gosh, why? Everyone likes the easy route. I have no interest in watching the Mario movie. Don't watch it. Okay, only watch it if you know it's a cash grab and that is all you're in for. You are in for as many Easter eggs as they could cram in that movie. That's all you want. That's all my brother really was wanting. And he enjoyed it for what it was. But I don't think we should be enjoying it. But I am not going to stop people from enjoying it. Please enjoy it if you enjoyed it. Like, if you're wanting that kind of thing. But I had to watch some reviews that were talking about the frustration about it, because, oh man, I couldn't yell about it anymore to my siblings and stuff. So I watched one guy, and he was talking about how empty it is. Literally made for babies. You can just turn your brain off. It's okay. The movie doesn't ask for your brain, so it's fine if it's off. And he was talking about, it's great if you enjoyed it, but you deserve better. You deserve a better movie. And I'm like, yes, yes, it's killing me. We deserve better entertainment, but because we're kind of hungry for entertainment, we're eating what's given to us. And unfortunately, the corporate companies will only listen to the bottom line. And so we do have to starve them of their money if we are going to get a change. And I know that's difficult because a lot of people want to buy this stuff and go to the theater and stuff. I've pretty much decided if the third thing from Nintendo does not land, I am not going to the theater or spending any money on these things again. Now, my brother is probably going to go buy the movies no matter what. I'll probably still watch this stuff anyway, but I'm not going to put money towards it myself. Not again. Like, if they can't get the Zelda movie right, the live action Zelda movie from Sony, I'm giving up. I don't know what's coming next, but I think that should be the next movie. On an unrelated note, I typed in Japanese on my school computer to write lore for a Japanese Fox Spirit I made. Oh, that's so fun. I just want to be a horrible sister to one of my older brothers. I know every Transformers series and all of the Transformers names because of one of my older brothers and my dad. Me and my family have DVDs of the first generations of Transformers. Nice. This Transformers Robots in Disguise is from 2000, I think, 15. It's a 3D one. It's decent. I don't know. It's lacking, but it's got enough that I'm enjoying something from it. Evil M. Oh, hydrate and stretch. Easter eggs are fine, but I prefer having an engaging story and characters to latch onto. Yes. Easter eggs are fine if it's not the whole movie, which it was the whole movie. The whole movie was Easter eggs. By the way, it is not Mario's movie. It is Peach movie. I almost feel like Peach did a little bit more. Granted, the movement of the pacing was kind of terrible. It was fast, but I felt like we were kind of cutting in and out of scenes too quickly. There was one spot, Bowser and Bowser Jr. are shooting at this ship, and one of the kids are like, do they know Mario's in there? Well, there was no information given to the audience that they know that. We had to assume that because they did cut that bit of information out because they were trying to speed through the stupid story. So that's exciting. The funniest joke came at the very end. I'm not going to share it, but it was hilarious. And the whole, oh, raid, it appears we raided you when I was away. Ahoy all. Oh, wait, did I not notice a raid? Oh no. I didn't see a raid. Welcome, Raider. Oh, were you with Avid or Marm? Yeah. I know that series, to be honest, I am only interested in the Transformers movies and comics. Gotcha. I like the live action ones. They definitely have a different flavor than the cartoons. Mario in my Super Mario Galaxy movie? Now that's a bit of a stretch. I know. The one guy was talking about how Mario was dead boring. All the characters were dead boring. No, he said Luigi was fine, which is kind of funny. It's like, wait. You liked Luigi more than Mario? But I'd have to argue I like Luigi more than Mario. I do like Mario. It's just... Luigi has something to characterize him. Mario doesn't have, like, anything. He's the average Joe dude, which just makes him plain and boring. There's not much to him. Luigi's scared of things. And so we're watching him, you know, try to be brave and do stuff. But we don't really focus on that too much. Don't even think about it. It's not important. Nothing's important. Nothing in this movie is important. The movie itself is not important. It's one big ad. It's one big ad. One big Easter egg. Oof. It was rough. I don't know what I could give you to spoil it. Because nobody's said that they don't want it spoiled. I write a whole on story about some of the characters. The story is called Wilting Willow. I may make the whole story when I have a YouTube channel once I know how to animate. Luigi #1, yeah. Some of my characters, gotcha. Oh, from Avid. Hope your stream's going well. Thanks. We're just fishing for Legendary, chatting, watching, feeling my voice slowly withering away. I really wish I could talk without vocal fatigue. I do not know why it's so bad. I'm not sure if I'm talking right. That's gotta be it, right? I'm talking in my throat again? Probably. I sound like a chipmunk when I'm talking, like, to me. It sounds like I'm talking like a chipmunk. It sounds stupid. So I don't like to talk in the healthy spot. I will try, though. Oh, wait. Raid? Anather raided. Thank you, Anather, for the raid. I was just talking about talking like a chipmunk. Thank you. Welcome, raiders. Ginger tea. I should probably try tea, but the last tea I tried was really gross. I probably shouldn't have drank peppermint tea. I probably should have known that that would have tasted gross. Oh. Ginger tea might be good, though. Raiding with chill vibes. Nice. You do not sound like a chipmunk? Oh, I was talking about how I believe I've hurt my throat for this stream because I was not talking properly, and I was talking in my throat again. When I talk properly, I sound like a chipmunk to myself. And so I hate the sound. I hate the sound of talking forward. When I'm talking forward, right where the resonance is supposed to be, right kind of on your lip. It's supposed to be very forward. It helps with, I don't know, I guess it just helps it smoothly go through the vocal cords and stuff, and it just causes less fatigue. You're not supposed to have major fatigue from just everyday conversations. Typically, that's not supposed to happen, but I have it happen because I have bad vocal habits. So, I'm trying to work on it. It's just not working. But right now we're fishing for legendaries and we're chatting because my brain could not focus on building. I was supposed to be building today, but my brain was not there. Welcome, Raiders. Also, hi, Sky. I don't think I have made my presence known yet. No, you didn't, Darthrick. Gonna raid and run. We made most of a lava lake today. Oh, nice. Yes, shout out. Thank you. We probably should have shouted out the other people that raided me. It all depends on your taste. I love peppermint tea, but if you don't like peppermint, it wouldn't be good. I don't know. I think I just don't like tea. Or it was a bad, cheap mix. I'm not sure. Or the mix of peppermint and tea may not be everyone's cup of tea. Haha. I think I need some... Oh. No, you can sleep. You can sleep. You can sleep. The rain's not going. It was for the rain. Pounded ginger, lemon, and honey helps a ton. Maybe. I could try honey again, but Rest is the best thing. Like, that's what the internet's told me, and that's what my personal experience has told me. Would be nice to soothe it, though. It just feels a little owie, I guess. Sore. Feels a little sore. My mom called a Lego set of Luigi Mario by mistake. Then I told one of my older brothers a video we saw. I called Luigi Green Mario as a joke. Also, there is a Mario Lego set next to Luigi. You sound nice. Why do you say chipmunk? Well, it's partially because of the headphones being on, but I just sound really high-pitched, because I am. And I think the issue is I generally hear just more of the high-pitched section. I don't hear the low tones in my voice when I'm talking. Not that easily. So it just sounds ridiculously high to me. That's why I sound like... I'm saying I sound like a chipmunk to myself, but it's not bad. I've recorded it, and it's just like, this sounds like your voice. Just healthier. A little brighter. That's it. My voice sounds no different when I put it in the throat. And so it's all about what I hear. I don't like how I hear myself when I talk healthy. It sounds too high. It sounds like I'm doing a voice. I watched one video, however. They said the placement is going to feel a little bit higher than it should. That's the healthy placement. And it's like, yes, that's what I've noticed from my experience too. It sounds a little too high. Peppermint tea is just an acquired taste. Gotcha. I threw away the second one because I wasn't gonna drink it. Just skin and pound ginger, add hot black tea, and let it seep for like 5 minutes. Helps for throat. Yeah, rest is best. Do you do vocal warm-ups before starting streams? Talking non-stop for like 3 hours does sound like it would be draining if you don't prepare first. I tried to do some... I don't know what those are called, but vocal trills, I think. The buzzing sound, the... I tried to do that, but I don't think it helped this time. I think I need proper warm-ups. I keep trying to do it quick, and it just doesn't really work. I need to be warming up also throughout the day, so I can just get used to talking in my proper healthy voice, because I'm just not used to it. And I need to get it where I'm doing my proper healthy voice all the time. That would be best. Then I would have the vocal stamina to actually do live streams, and it wouldn't be a problem. Or just drink honey. Honey and lemon with hot water. Back from ads, so. Everyone on SBK should have went bald and renamed Skyblock Kingdoms to Bald Block Kingdoms for April Fools. Okay, that would have been really funny. I wish we did think of something for April Fools, but I think everyone was kind of busy. There's been not too much behind the scenes chatter, but we have had a bit of chatter behind the scenes. Just different things happening. We do need to figure out how we're handling the ending of the season. So that is something I think needs to be chatted about. I'm not sure we've covered that yet. I don't know. We have 3-hour-long meetings, guys. Okay, we generally don't, but like sometimes the meetings are 3 hours. A lot of people, a lot of talking. I'm gonna grab another drink of water. It's not helping, but I'm pretending it is. Yeah, my voice feels more shot today. I think I did talk in more unhealthy ways today. probably. Oh boy. I can go work on Retrace afterwards. Animate one thing. Try to at least get one thing animated. Oh, it's so painful. I still have a lot to develop. But it's more of get a character, develop them, put them in their slot. Okay, I have this slot for the story. Get a new character, develop them, put them in that slot. It's mostly that. I have the story figured out on a large scale. I need to figure out the bad guys of the week kind of thing. Do you guys have any cool bad guy fighting techniques or fighting abilities or whatever? We're working with alien technology, so technically you could go run wild. Like, it could be anything. We also have the Milok, but I did want to more focus on... I feel like the narrative was supposed to be the humans were more of the villains, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to be accurate. So, just if you guys have any ideas, I could use some ideas for bad guys. Because I do need to fill out Villain of the Week for so many, like, episodes. They're not episodes as in you'll read the comic episode and that's the whole thing. It's more of episodes as I am framing them in plots. I am calling this little mini plot is an episode, like if you were watching a cartoon. But Webtoons calls their chapters episodes. That's why it's so confusing. But a little short episodic-like plot will be like 4 or 5 chapters or episodes on Webtoons. So you'll get a chapter each week or an episode, and you should have a whole plot in each month, basically. But I have a lot of villains like I need to fill out. I have basic story stuff I want. Like there's an episode we're gonna focus on Andrew learning about secret identities and how to better keep his. There's another episode where Zero wants him to figure out his like personal strengths as a superhero. I believe we're going to probably save this for a different season, but at some point they want him to also know his weaknesses so he knows how people could exploit them, so he's better at defending against those weaknesses. But I think that's later. But I need bad guys to fill out those specific like plot points. We're progressing the character because that's my favorite thing. I love watching characters progress. But I need like bad guy of the week to fill out kind of those episodes. It'll be fun, but if anyone has ideas, I am definitely open to them. Time slow, element morphing, transmutation. I think those are a little too far out there. Also, we can't have anyone else having time, I don't think. We could do super speed though. Super speed would be a good one. That is so overused, but that's because it's a good superpower. Ink powers like painting pen ink. Like... My brain goes to Splatoon. I'm trying to think of an example of what that would look like. Wait, do you want villain names? You could give me names too, yeah. I can't say I will credit any of these ideas if you guys give them, though. I want to make that clear. I don't want to be super... I gotta credit this specific bit to this specific person. That's a little too much, but if you want to volunteer ideas, I love ideas. I can make my own, though, so it's totally fine if nobody wants to. Like getting in your mind, like personal mind palace things, where an entire town-ish is taken to the mind palace version of the real place. I I can't say anything. That makes me think of a different thing. Yeah. An alien that converts the oxygen around it to whatever gas they are used to instead. Oh, that's interesting. I have yet to explore other alien races. I do need to do that. I just didn't want to do it on season 1. I want to keep the world small, so you're not overwhelmed. We focus. Like what the Mario Galaxy movie can't do. We're focused on the themes and keeping the world tiny. So it's not overwhelming for Andrew, and it's not overwhelming for the viewer. It's easy to comprehend and easy to get into. It's when we start going into later seasons, we'll branch off to more alien species and the like. So, alien that thinks dolphins should rule the... I actually know what you're referencing. I've never watched that movie before, and then my brother turned it on, and... dolphins. Yep. Dolphins rule the world. I didn't watch the movie, to be fair, but I was trying to work and I kept I kept looking up and I'm like, what the heck? I was saying ink manipulation, like forming things in ink. Oh, you mean like Bowser Jr., like Super Mario Sunshine. Those drawings come to life. And whoever made that drawing controls that drawing, like Epic Mickey from Disney. Ah, yes, they did have that on Epic Mickey too, didn't they? Yeah, that's very similar to what Bowser Jr. does in the movie, because he has the paintbrush in that. They never explained it. Also, Toad mysteriously disappears after a scene, but let's not talk about that. My Chrome is so bad. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. People can enjoy it. I'm trying not to lessen people's enjoyment. I will stay in my corner of negativity, okay? It's fine. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Ink powers. I actually had one pet guy. I guess this is a little spoilers, but I'm not even sure if I'm using him in season 1. Really depends. His name was Bugbite. He was going to control a swarm of, like, drones that look like bugs. I need to develop him, though. He is not developed. And then I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to make a spider-themed bad guy. Would probably be extremely hard to write well, but since Andrew can only go backwards in time, what if he kept going back in time and each season takes place in a different historical period? Oh, but we need him to move forward. I mean, that is interesting, but that's too overarchingly changing stuff. I think that would be good for its own story. Like, Andrew's story is very specific. It's about the... Actually, I did not want to say the themes. Don't say the themes. I want you guys to interpret this however you want. I am kind of actually sick of how much Gooseworks has given about her thoughts on Amazing Digital Circus. While I do like hearing the person's thoughts on what they created, I want to hear it afterwards, after I've had my own thoughts. So I am not stuck seeing it in the lens that they were seeing it. I want to see it through my lens. I did not see certain things as Gooseworks saw them until Gooseworks mentioned them. So I'm not going to bring up my themes. I want you guys to pick up your own themes and your own ideas of what it could be. What is the point of the story? What's it trying to say? I want you guys to translate it however you want. If you think it's a terrible story because you don't see it or see anything, that's fine. But I do not want to put my lens onto your guys' eyes. I want you guys to see from your own lens. So, that is a cool idea, but you think it's for a different story. Toad is in my royal dungeon joking. Wait, what? Is that where he disappeared to? An alien that controls plants. Oh, ooh, poison ivy. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Like evil alien Isabella from Encanto. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny one. I think I do want to make sure I have a mix of male and female for the villains. So female ideas are definitely welcome because I'm getting more male ideas. How far back can your main character time travel? Was thinking of the 1800s factory owner using mind control to keep all the child workers obedient and robot-like. Oh, well, he's gonna stay in his own time period. He's not backing up to a point where he doesn't exist because he can't go back there because he doesn't exist. There's limitations to the time travel. It's not like a time machine. Time machines tend to be like, well, travel wherever you want. That's not how his works. How his works, I don't want to get too nitty-gritty into the detail, but he can only travel back to moments he was living. So, this is such a key detail. I don't want to point at it, but at the same time, I think it should be obvious at the start, so I should be able to say it. But he can actually time travel back before he even got the watch. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but I believe I'm going to have that tucked in as a detail on the start of the season. So, but yeah, just if he's born, he can't time travel back further, and he can't time travel forward because he doesn't exist yet. Okay, theoretically speaking, if he jumped forward in time, he would be skipping all that time. He would not exist in that time because of how the time travel works. And so he would just suddenly disappear from existence. And then suddenly, years later, he's there. But he can't do that because... That is a good question. Why can't he do that? Because I said so. I'll get to it. I'll develop that stuff more later when it's actually important. It's more of a season 3 thing. More of a season 4 thing. I don't know. We're not gonna dive into the nitty-gritty of how it works until like later. In fact, you guys are making me spoil it. Oh no. An alien that can mind control anything. Oh, that's too OP. No. That mind control is very OP. You've got to be careful with OP powers. It's why Andrew's power has limits. He can't be OP. At least not yet. I might make him OP later because I plan to kind of grow the abilities, but you gotta pace yourself. Yeah, that was where Toad went. He took my pirate airship. Just to bring this up, I also kind of have an alien series that is canon to my AU, but I forgot about it for a moment. Also, here is a villain idea name. Spaz. That's funny. Spaz. Spaz. That just sounds like a joke villain, but I don't want too many joke villains. Isella is supposed to be a joke villain. She's like the box ghost from Danny Phantom. But yeah. The box ghost on Danny Phantom was trying to be super scary, but he's a joke and he just throws boxes at you. Yeah. For Isella has ice powers that aren't ice. They're more like crystals. And because she's a pink Milak, she doesn't have a lot of powers, so she runs out of her ability very quickly. Oh, I'm spoiling everything. Okay, I'm gonna just get off, guys. No, like, you can't have this much info. This is all I want to think about right now, though. I'm just too excited. I should delete this VOD afterwards. This is too much info, guys. This is what I've been avoiding. I've been trying to avoid giving too much info. Oh, dear. It's fine. It's fine. It is 5. Should I end? Goodbye. just kidding. Hi, Puddleshine. Joke villain, and it's a suspiciously familiar penguin with a red scarf. It would only be a cameo you guys would understand. Anyone else that is just watching Retrace or reading Retrace, they would not understand what the crumb that is. His head stuck on? No. It's just I killed it. I killed a man. And then I put his head on for good luck. That's how it works, right? Didn't give me a fish, though. Hasn't worked so far. Jessica Jones has a villain that could mind control people, and he was absolutely terrifying. Exactly. Also, he was played by David Tennant, the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who. Oh, no. Yeah, mind control is very OP. If I had a villain with OP powers, it's going to be in a later season. I need... You guys, if you're gonna give me anything, I need simpler powers. So, like, you know, Isella, she has technically ice powers, but they're not really an element. She can't make elements because Milox don't do elements. I say that, and then we have a different Milok who has a device that lets him... Unless I change this, because all these are subject to change. Oh, thank you for the follow. Wait, and Nathro, thank you for the resub 24 minutes ago that I completely missed. But this other Milok, he has a device that harnesses his Milok energy into electricity. So technically an element. We could do elements. I don't want to do ice, though, because I already technically had a character themed around ice. We could do super speed, super strength. The ink thing is an interesting idea, but they've got to be basic. Like, I can't be putting crazy powers for basic. These got to be every day of the week kind of villains. I know One Piece has insane, weird powers for their week-to-week villains, but... Yeah. But yes, putting in little crumbs of things you worked on during writing Retrace. Putting in little crumbs of things you worked on during writing Retrace. Wait, for what? Sounds correct. Oh, you mean with the cameo of, like, a Leon reference. Retrace, because of its themes of being a 2000 cartoon, it's actually gonna have a lot of references to old cartoons. This isn't really a spoiler, it's just Easter eggs. The high school that Andrew goes to is called Possible High, based around Kim Possible's name. The city he lives in is Danielton City. Daniel is the main character from Danny Phantom. The place he came from is Pine Oaks. Pine Oaks, like, little town. Pine Oaks. Pine is pine tree from Gravity Falls. People won't notice these things unless they've watched the shows, but there's going to be a bunch of Easter eggs. I don't want to put my own things in here. I want to stay focused on the theme. I don't want to bloat it. Bloating is bad. Oh, thank you for the ban. I didn't even notice it. I was talking. I'm gonna get a drink. It's terrible. I don't want to end. I just want to hype about Retrace. I love Retrace. I mean, I made it. I hope I love it. But... I have an alien dog OC named Fixo, who is an alien border collie who gets exiled from his planet by the evil queen of the planet, who is able to go home after the queen is killed. Fixo does visit Earth. Ability to grow and retract fingernails. Okay, that is a One Piece villain right there if I ever saw one. Seriously. Very One Piece-esque. Yes. The planet Fixo comes from and lives on its an alien dog planet that I haven't named yet. Gotcha. should probably get off though, huh? Ugh. Talking about retrace is great, but I need to make it. It will feel so much better when you guys actually see this stuff and have a comic to read. Or we could just subject change if I'm gonna go for another hour. I should not be spoiling this much. I was not supposed to talk about how the powers worked. Like, that's the biggest spoiler. Really, we're not supposed to talk about how the watch's powers work. I mean, I didn't spoil anything too big, but that information is seasons away. It is not. It is not. Yeah. Oh well. I am. Wait, genuinely never seen One Piece. Oh, One Piece has a lot of weird villains. Crazy villains. So we just watched One Piece live action, me and my brother. One of the episodes, this guy literally just pulled out his boogers, swung them at people, and it blew up. So, very weird powers. So, you know, the nails retracting and growing and retracting is very on brand. Kind of their style. Spaz, the villain that grows and retracts fingernails. No. Gotta channel the 2000s vibe cartoons for this. Well, yeah, that is the thing. I'm gonna go watch... I want to go watch American Dragon and watch Spectacular Spider-Man, specifically Spectacular Spider-Man, for inspiration and ideas. But, yeah. You're doing a wonderful job by what we heard so far. Thanks. I mean, like I said, I do a lot of daydreaming, and that's how I do a lot of development. Just keeping it light and fun, I think, helps a ton. The corporate companies are too focused on what is gonna sell. You don't know what will sell, so let someone, like, follow their passion. Come on. Like... I don't know. They're just scared. Hi, Laura. Welcome back. Explosive booger sounds. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yep. One Piece has its own vibes and its own universal logic. It does not make sense in the real world, and it's very out there. Anything can happen kind of vibes. So... But that's not Retrace. Retrace is supposed to be a little bit more grounded, like Teen Titans, Batman, Spider-Man. These are the things I've actually watched. I don't want it... Kim Possible is a little bit more grounded in... She's an action hero. She's not a superhero. So they're a little bit more grounded in not having powers and such things. Now, Shigo and different characters do have powers. I believe Ron actually he got some powers too at some point. But my world is a little bit more like Spider-Man and Batman and those things. I say Batman. Was there mutants in Batman? You know, another thing I can point at is TMNT 2003. That one was pretty good, and that is similar vibes of what I'd probably be doing, but mine is lighter. Just a lighter color palette in general too, but like mine is lighter. Oh, TMNT 2003 is so good until it was so bad. We have what is considered, I guess, the darkest arc. We have Leo feeling like he has failed his family because everyone got, I think, almost killed, maybe severely injured after their fight with Shredder of, I think, season 3 finale. Season 4 was Leo kind of finding his inner peace again. He was having PTSD and anger and depression and all guilt and so much shame. It's good. It's good stuff. It was like intense. Season 5 was, I think, weird, but season 4 is dark and intense. Oof. I'm going to be right back. Okay. Powerpuff Girls villains for a lighter set of baddies for season 1. Yeah, I think Powerpuff Girls had lighter. But yeah, just something like the cartoon villains we see. That's why I was saying maybe a spider villain, because, yeah, we've got animalistic, I guess, villains. I feel like everyone does a hunter of some kind. I kind of don't think I want to. We might have... Yeah, I don't know. I can't talk about the villains, but like I've already thrown out a few of the weekly villains. I don't want to talk about anyone that's significant though. Like, Isella isn't significant. Bugbite probably won't be significant. Whatever that other guy's name is, I never named him. It's probably gonna be like some hotshot's name, like Ace. But he's a Milak, and he's just kind of a big bully. He's on one of the beginning episodes. So, same with Isella. We have the thug that we see in the mini pilot. That is the first bad guy that Andrew fights at all. And it had to be really, I guess, easy. So he could go into it without feeling overwhelmed. So I made his first fight a non-alien. It's just a thug. So it's funny and cute though. Like it's good. I don't know. Oh, Alora, by the way, how did it go watching Project Hail Mary? Did you enjoy it? Oh yeah. Yes, Alora, did you watch that? I know Viking liked it. A lot of people liked it. I really want to get this legendary, and I don't know why legendaries are scared of me right now and are not coming. Please. Back. Welcome back. Right now, before live streaming right now, I was daydreaming. I'm saying right now. That's so confusing. Before live streaming, I was daydreaming about a character. I was developing them. This character has so much potential, but I don't know who they are yet. And I think the character themselves don't know who they are either, because they keep giving me like different things about themselves, and I'm like, dude, you're all over the place. It's been a little bit of a difficult character to develop, but I don't have to develop it yet. It's just I would feel more confident about the character for next season, who will be highlighted better next season, if they would just tell me more about yourself. But it's like, you're a scattered mess, aren't you? Okay, finally, I think we're getting somewhere, but I'm realizing it's very hard. It's very hard to figure out what the character is when the character doesn't even know what's going on themselves. Like, how are they supposed to tell you? This is kind of funny. I was trying to develop Andrew, and I knew that Andrew liked animals, and so I was wondering what his favorite animal was, and I was like, probably a dog. And like a week later, Andrew was just like, no. And I'm like, then who's your favorite animal? I probably will never mention it in the comic, but give it to me. Like, I need more information about you guys so I can understand you and write you well. I still don't know what his favorite animal is. I'll get there. Not like it's super important, but I'll get there. Oh, is everyone leaving? Bye, people. Shaolin Shodan also had quite lighthearted villains. Yep, I remember one of them whose power was being a really good mime. Oh yeah! Oh, a mime would be funny. I still have a headache and I'm big exhausted, but I'm feeling better. Oh, that stinks. I hate headaches. They're terrible. Alien trio that's Just Team Rocket. Oh, that's a good one. No, that's hilarious. I should do that. I'll write it down. That's such a funny reference. It's outside of the realm of cartoons. It goes into anime, but it's the same time period-ish. It's a little earlier, actually. The series actually takes place in 2003. That's its canonical year. Okay, fish, you're not letting me write. Did you know, guys? I put a tattoo on the thug in the mini pilot. That tattoo is literally just Glitch Productions logo. I hope they don't mind. I tried to ask them, they said nothing, and I'm just like, nothing doesn't mean that it's a yes or a no. You know what? I'll just put it on there, and if they really want me to take it off, I'll take it off. Who cares? Team Rocket parody. You know what I did think I might be fun? So you know we have K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought it would be funny if we had like some K-pop girl group that were all villains. I just don't know what their motives or what they'd be wanting to steal would be. I don't know. Could be something music related since they would be music villains. I like music villains. We don't have that too many. Glitch Productions, yeah. Huzzah, 2003, particularly good year. I mean, back in... Like, it was an okay year, but the 9/11 happened the year before. And I'm being very intentional with that. Because that's the kind of thing that retracing would work so well for. And so, it's probably not going to be mentioned outright. But when Zara finds out what Andrew's power is, it's like a no-brainer that you want this guy to be helping you with superheroing. I love the movie. I brought noise-canceling headphones so I didn't end up getting overwhelmed, although the scenes that get super loud or quiet really fast I didn't enjoy. Overall, the movie was amazing and I was prepared, so now I've got a better impression of theaters in general. Nice. I'm glad you liked it. I'm gonna go watch Project Hail Mary probably next week, and I probably will talk about it afterwards too. One time I joined a roleplay, talked to some people. When I was walking down a hallway, I got thrown at a wall. That person's... Then the roleplay became an anime episode. Wait, what? I got to see it the other day and I loved it. Yeah, most people are liking Project Hail Mary. I haven't actually heard anyone not like it, so I'm looking forward to it. It was not what I expected, but I loved Project Hail Mary. Nice. I am not joking when I told everyone on the... Is RP something else than roleplay? Everyone started fighting and someone powered up as a Goku. Oh dear. I used to do written roleplay when I was younger. I don't do it now. I was in a group as an adult, in like a friend group. I think, guys, I'm too dedicated to character arcs. I would always put in characters that didn't particularly work because they needed character progression. And since I didn't control the whole scene and all the characters, they'd never get the character progression, and they'd always cause problems. I am not role-playing anymore. I'm writing Retrace instead, where I write great character dynamics and have full control of leading the character to where they need to actually go. And now it's great. Yeah, there was a bit of drama back in the day with the role plays I was in. The movie theater was magical. I only went twice so far. Would love to go watch something again. Role plays. Okay, you were meaning role plays. The feeling of immersion was intense. Character arcs understanding is peak. Everybody didn't have characters or even talk really about what people needed from each other. People were just like, let your character go and we'll see what happens. Well, all I saw what was happening was I couldn't get my characters to do anything proper because nothing was planned. So that was exciting. I have actually thought about this one roleplay character I developed very intensely. I've thought about writing a story for him. That was what I thought I would be writing after Retrace because the story was so good and it was writing itself. But I don't think I will be writing that one. It's more PG-13, and it's not really what the brand image is supposed to be. This particular character, was always a heavy swearer, and he's so different. I feel like he caused the most drama, but actually, this poor guy... I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind. I don't want to. You don't do the role plays. You write the role plays. Yeah, that's what me and my friends would do. Written role play. My clothes are folded away though, and table is almost clean. Nice. It's pretty good. It's one of those movies that most people like. A very general audience type movie. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing to hear, but I will take it. I'm starving. I don't care. We used to have a lot more unique movie ideas. Now we don't. Everyone's trying to make something for a general audience as easily palatable as possible. And I won't say Retrace isn't this. I'll be honest, I want an audience, and making it too niche makes less of an audience possible. So I can't say that I'm not doing it myself, so that's why I can't really be too, man, why are they doing that? I know full well why they're doing that. It's fine. But I do like getting a breath of just something unique. It's why I'm looking forward to Wildwood. Leica is always a little bit different, and their visuals are always kind of strange and quirky in a good way with their style and stop motion and stuff. Oh, it's quite unique, just very easy to enjoy. Okay, good. I was gonna say, you should be able to put some unique elements while still making the movie like a standard formula movie. You can absolutely make something digestible that's still unique. I want to say that's what Retrace is supposed to be, but we'll see. It's definitely unique, though not really that generic. Okay. With an alien rock. I don't know much about the movie. I haven't watched it yet. I just watched one trailer, and then I pointed out all the good things that happened in the trailer for my brother, who also wants to learn how to write. But he's more of a character designer, so he likes to design characters. He does not usually write and flesh them out. I'm a character writer. I have a harder time drawing things if it feels like I'm drawing the same pose over and over. I thrive on novelty as an ADHD person, so I'm always striving to make something with a twist. I really do want... Okay, so this is actually very interesting. My throat was sore. Now that I've been talking properly, it feels a little soothed. I'm not sure why that happens. Like, it doesn't always happen, but it happens. Why does that happen? It actually feels a little bit better. What? I already got light and chunky. Can you please give me just anything new? I don't care at this point what it is. Just give me something new. I think legendaries hate me, guys. They're never coming back. Oh. Okay, now it's time to end the stream. I'm out of steam, finally. Just kidding. I definitely feel more out of steam now, though. That's good. Get my talking out of me, and then I can hopefully work. I think I need the bathroom. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I think I'm gonna leave this not like that. Oh, that's really cool, Copcat. I'll be back in a minute. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. Hello, hello, I'm back. Back to fishing. 30 more minutes. We can get the legendary in that time, right? Maybe? Might get to meet Avid and some of the other SBK members. That's so exciting, Cobcat. That'll be so much fun. I would love to go too, but money ain't cheap. Yes. Yeah. I have 4 name ideas for the planet my OC Fixo lives and comes from. I will either do Canetropolis, Cane plus Metropolis, Barkus 9, Canis Core, or Sirius Prime. This is going to be so hard to name. That's funny. Yeah, developing is one of the most fun things you can do. Honestly, developing like the world building and the characters and... Oh man, I'm more of a character developer, but developing the world is fun too. What I have difficulty with is plotting. But I would argue that I've... Well, by Viking. Would argue that I've consumed probably enough content that I have a decent idea of how to plot a story, but it's still hard. It's hard to integrate everything you're wanting and stuff. Like, you have all these ideas and it's hard to put them into... It's like you have a puzzle. You're trying to fit them all together so they make sense and flow well. The puzzle was very messed up on Super Mario Galaxy. That puzzle did not fit in together. Oh, it's just so bad. It's Kofi break time. Oh, and now it starts in 20 seconds. Lovely. Viking and their viewers just joined. Oh no, I've been here too long, guys. I've been streaming too long. Why is there another raid? Guys, have we been raided 4 times now? Oh my heck, guys, welcome. Thank you, Viking, for the raid. Well, I probably got 30 more minutes in me, but welcome, welcome, raiders. We come bringing good luck. Oh, thank you. I'm trying so hard to get this legendary, but it's just not coming. Welcome, welcome. I don't know why, but that made me think of Puzzle Pirates. Puzzle Pirates? That sounds familiar, but nothing. It's a blank. I had to come early today. Oh, you had to end early today. Gotcha. Welcome, raiders. I'm definitely not somehow a part of. I see you, Princess Sushi. Off to a comedy show. Enjoy the stream. Oh, enjoy, Viking. That sounds so fun. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you, thank you. I am fishing for a legendary right now. And talking about mostly cartoons and movies. And retrace my own personal project. Spilling too much information. Oh my crumb. I'm trying so hard. But it's hard to not spoil stuff. I think I did share too much today, which makes me wonder if I should just delete the VOD. So nobody else gets the information. I don't know. I don't know how significant that really is, because you guys will probably forget about it by the time it actually rolls around and like the comic starts. So I don't know. I think people are like collecting all this data methodically so they can like theorize and figure it out first, but you guys aren't that kind of crowd, I don't think. So I don't think it really matters. Amazing Digital Circus has that kind of crowd though. Oh man. I live in the walls. Vintage gave me a key. Oh dear. Princess Sushi. Yeah, they are everywhere. Seriously. Wait. Old video game. Oh, Puzzle Pirates? Used to play with my brother. Yeah, it probably was a video game, wasn't it? I'm going to give everyone a curse. Endless ideas! I mean, I already have that curse. It did nothing. No, the Ancient One speaks. Endless ideas. They flood me. Genuinely, though, the horror of having the idea and not having what you need to bring it to fruition. That's literally what Retrace is suffering from a little bit. I have huge ideas, and I cannot make it animated. It kinda stinks. But I have just accepted that there is no way this sucker is going to get the funding, and that's okay. Let's go make a comic form and actually finish it. We're gonna finish it because too many people don't finish. So that's hard enough as is. Like, it's great to be able to make it exactly how you want it. So many people will not compromise. They want it in the form they imagine it, and it never fully gets done, or it gets done in 10 plus years. I've seen it over and over again. Even poor little comic I'm reading, Ghost and Ninja, the author just doesn't have the time, but she really wants it as a comic. So she's really trying hard to get it finished, but it's already been 4 years. She's not halfway done. So it's very difficult, but I am extremely lucky that I have a lot of time on my hands, and so I can make something. I wanted Retrace animated, but a comic will do. And I can still tell a story and get it completed in a decent amount of time. I swear, there was someone who spent 10 years on a comic because of the style choice. And they had to stay committed to it. They wouldn't just lessen it mid-comic. Ouch. It pains me just to hear that. I'm okay if Retrace takes 3 or 4 years. But it better have a finished story at that point. It better be finished. Like, season 1 better be finished. Should I move out of the walls? Maybe. Okay, I really do need to eat food at some point, so I'm going to try and successfully lurk. Okay, Princess Sushi. Sounds good. Are you gonna eat sushi? Sky, your voice is so calming. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just an anime-like voice. I don't know. It's just my voice. Also, Skylar, your curse says that you can't get a legendary evil after before running into my tent. No, but I already had that curse too. Grace, you haven't done anything. Nothing's changed in my predicament. No curse has... I'm gonna catch a legendary now. It's gonna be backwards, you'll see. You could make the next One Piece and make Retrace for 30 plus years. I would die. I would kill everyone in the show just to end it before that happens. I'm not doing 30 plus years. I say that, but actually I probably would stay pretty committed if the fans wanted it. That is the thing. I like variety, but I understand if you're trying to sell something, you are in service to the audience. This is not about you. It shouldn't all be about you. If you're enjoying yourself, this is great. This is a great setup. But if you are not, might not be the way you should be serving an audience then. And you should probably move on to something that you can enjoy. Detective Conan's author, I believe, really has thoroughly enjoyed making Detective Conan for maybe 30 plus years too. I don't know, but they both are running about pretty long, like crazy amount of time. One Piece and Detective Conan. And I believe their authors truly do just love the world and characters, and they don't mind staying there. For me, I can't say if I would hate it. If I was being paid a living and I was getting to do what I loved, yes, I'd love to try to launch other stuff. But if this thing needed me to keep it going because there is an audience and it was keeping everything else afloat, I would simply just do it half and half. Like, I would probably just work on Retrace half the time, and then other projects the other half, and I'd keep saying, probably. So, if I could warrant sushi for breakfast, I would. This is your sign to design a recipe for breakfast sushi. I mean, why not? Yes, yes. Make a breakfast sushi. That sounds good. I don't know what it would entail, but you know, I betcha you could do it. I have been here for many hours. I think poor Elfie said that he'd been fishing for 10 hours without a legendary. Is it weird I've never had sushi before? No, it's not that weird. Why can't I curse you? Cries in the sad corner because I can't do curses. Anyway, the planet the Fixo comes from and his... yeah, species of aliens. I might be immune to curses, I don't know. Are you fishing just for the derp or just for fun? Oh, I'm fishing for... was the derp this guy's at this island's legendary? I don't really know what I'm fishing for. I don't really know what all the legendaries are because I haven't seen them all. I had it for the first time like 6 months ago. It's not weird. Yeah, exactly. You taste these well-known cuisines when you taste them. It doesn't really matter. And if you're not interested in raw fish, you never taste sushi in your life. That's fine too. Oops, I'm sorry, friend. I didn't know. Wait, for what? Both, I hope. Oh, I mean, I am fishing for fun. Yes, yes. Yeah, I might need rest to do curses right. Probably. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I'm sure your magic will work better after you take a nap or something. Make sure you're well rested and well fed and everything. A little witch in training can't... I'm thinking of Key's delivery service. She was a little witch in training. But you gotta make sure you're taking care of your needs. Have you guys heard of Good Kid? They are a band. They have like a kind of nostalgic 2000s vibe. If I was to make Retrace a animated series, Summer by Good Kid would be the theme song. Unless I could just commission them to make something new. But their music, they actually let you use it, so I was gonna use Good Kid. But they've got one song with Mimi's deliveries. Like, it's a parody off of Kiki's deliveries. It's cute. They have a bunch of little animated music videos. It's so good. The animator's so good. I didn't mean to spoil anything. I thought you had them all. Oh, no, it's not spoiling. I mean, I'm not trying to be surprised when I see them. I'm just happy when I see them. To be fair, my curse is reading the instructions to recipes wrong. Oh no, that is a terrible curse. Your food will never come out right. Yeah, I've heard a lot of them in the background of another streamer I like. Ooh, nice. That's fun. Good Kids Cicada. Yeah, that was their new one. $20 I get a legendary fish because I live in Ohio and Ohio does not make sense because Ohio is crazy. Oh dear. It's so cute. They have so much lore. Yeah, they have a lot of lore. I've heard of Good Kid but don't listen much. Yeah, they've got about 1 million subscribers, so they're kind of decently well known, but like there's how many billion of people? Of course, most people haven't heard them. Nom and Viking have scolded me on my brownie making skills. Aww. How sad. Are your brownies that bad? Oh dear. Yeah, I've been kind of keeping up a little bit with the Good Kid lore. Just watching the music videos and whatnot. Cicada. Was that... That's their newest one, but... Was that the one with the new girl? Yeah, I think so. I think so. With the wings and stuff? I actually no. That's a different song, isn't it? I can't think of Cicada. I know I've heard it, but I can't think of it. That's fine. I'm scared of your brownies. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Brownies sound delicious now. Yes. Sugar's always the right answer. Even when you're starving 2 in the morning, sugar is the right answer. Newest one, yeah. Okay. Well, did it have a music video? Was that the music video with the new girl and she had like wings that popped out when she was performing? Yeah, no, she has the teal wings. Okay, yeah. I saw that one. Okay, it was called Cicada, but I'm not sure they ever said cicada in the song. That's what's throwing me off. That's what makes it feel like I didn't hear it. One of my brownie batches had hot sauce and an egg cooked in it? What the heck? I'm scared of your brownies now too. I made blondies at school on Thursday. It was delicious. There's a Tony... something? Oh, King Elfie, no! I've been on here too long, guys! This is the 5th raid! Okay, King Elfie, thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Welcome, raiders! What the heck? We are fishing for a legendary right now and just talking about cartoons and, well, now music. We were talking about music. And talking about Retrace, which is my own personal story I'm making into a comic. Skycatch legendary, please! He needs to suffer! Oh, I'm trying. I know Elfie was trying to catch this one too. Yeah. I was having really bad luck at Cherry and I just needed a change of scenery, so I went back over to Mangrove, but I have not had luck, so... This area looks familiar. Oh, you don't say, Elfie. Legendary derp. I summon thee. I know, you guys... I think you guys have got to do something to summon it. Like, that's the only way this is gonna work. Raid mania, I know. The legendary thing you fished was the amount of raids in one stream. True, that is the legendary I got, right? The legendary is the 5 raid stream. Oh man, do I need to make a memento for this stream? That's insane. 5 raid stream. I believe I made a memento for... Did I make a memento for the hype train? I made a memento for my subathon. I spent 4.5 hours here the other day trying to catch it. 4 people have caught it on my server in the last 48 hours. Oh no. That is frustrating. We summon the legendary, yes. I found standing on a lily pad helps. There is a lily pad there. But then phantoms will eat me. I'm hiding under this tree to keep the phantoms away. I will jump on the lily pad and see if it gives me any luck. Hi, cat. There's one... Look at this. 1 lily pad. Oh, by the way, Elfie, did you know you had more, like, people living on your island? There's, like, they're multiplying. Last I looked, there was 3. Look, there's 5 now. Oh, they're going down. Anyhow, yeah, so you've got more people living on your island, just letting you know. That's a lot of creepers, yeah. That's a standard Elfie island. population. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I figured Elfie probably was aware, but you know, just in case, want to let you know you've got a few islanders. They're green. Oh wait, if Good Kid is safe for streams and stuff, can I play it without it being an issue? I'd love to listen to Cicada again. And I was like looping East Side just the other day. I must run for dinner. Have a good rest of stream and sending all the love. Thank you! We encourage population growth here in the Mangrove Kingdom. Right? Oh, I need to get my phantoms out of here. They're gonna show up. I don't want more population, especially the sky rats that'll grab my hair. Yeah. I'm assuming this pond one day will look pretty though and have a lot more lily pads. And then, maybe then, it will actually work and we can get a legendary. I don't know. Oh wait, there's another lily pad actually over there. Maybe that's the problem. The fish is unsatisfied with the offering of habitat? Could that be it? I mean, I don't know. Cherry looks beautiful, and I can't catch a legendary there either, so it's hard to say. Hello. Not Violet? I think Elaine put both of those... there. Not even me. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Also, Fixo's planet name is Barkus9 because it sounds funny. Fixo's species name is Furtian. I can finally be free. It's hard to decide stuff. And then what's worse, when you decide you don't like your decision and want to change it. Is this public? Love this. No, not this server. It's not public. Well, hello, Elfie. Where are you, Elfie? Are you... Hello? Wait, Viking resubscribed for 7 months on tier 1. I missed that too. I'm missing people's resubs when they come over and raid me. Oh dear. Well, he's not here now. I don't have to thank him. The fishing data pack is public though. Yes! You sound cute. Well, thank you. I do sound cute. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, that's... Yeah, maybe that'll work. Ah, you're not in my headphones. Let me select speaker. Is that maybe it? Come
Hello.
on. There you go. You're in my headphones. Easier to hear you.
Yep, for sure.
I can't hear
How you
Elfie.
doing?
That's because he wasn't in my headphones. You guys are hearing my headphones, so I gotta make sure the sound is through my headphones.
The struggles of multiple audio channels.
Ah, yeah. It's fine. Thank you for the lily pad offering. I hope the legendary will be appeased and show its face soon.
I hope so too. At the same time, I hope he shows his face to me.
Anyone. Seriously.
Yeah. So many people have caught that legendary on my server. I logged on today and like 4 people ran over and just shoved it in my face.
Oh no. Oh no.
They made such jerks about it.
Of course.
There's one guy who's caught like 3 of it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's
I
ridiculous.
don't know how this is happening.
That's terrible.
How long have you been fishing for?
3 hours. But
Oh, wow.
I did like 4 hours yesterday or something, so you know it's all
That's fair.
accumulated and it's just not working. I've gotten so many shinies that I've already had. Like, it's
What
so
are you up to?
stupid.
140?
The legendary. Wow, more hiding spots. Thank you so much. Maybe. We'll see.
I hope so. But yeah, I just logged on to throw down a few lily pads. I'm gonna go get some food.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of your stream, Sky. See you later.
Thanks. See ya. I was thinking last night of fishing until I caught the legendary. I think that's more of a stream activity though. Cause it'd be very boring just doing it by yourself. I really want to just get these legendaries done though. They're taking up more time is the problem. Like I want to stay dedicated to the goal of getting all the legendaries. But oh my gosh, they're just freaking so long. I think the last legendary I got, which was the worm at Birch, we were watching One Piece, one of the episodes. In the middle of the episode, whatever, you know, the tune is. And I'm just like silently to myself and then go back to watching. Turn off the fishing. I'm done. But I kind of feel like the only way to get these darn stubborn legendaries is like do a stream marathon. The annoying thing is I still don't feel like working. But if I kept streaming right now, the only issue is I am going to get hungry at some point and my throat is a little sore. I like the way you think. Fish-a-thon. Stream until you catch every single possible fish. Only the legendaries. It would be a legend-a-thon. Legendary fish-a-thon? I don't know. Sky, giving you the job of resistance leader. I need you to do my job as the resistance recruiter, and I also need to fix the budget issue that I did cause an accident. Wait, what? Do you mean the resistance against the mass? I'm part of the resistance. I don't think I'm the leader, though. Thank you for the follow. Fish! I can't even tell what I'm looking at on that emoji. Let me get closer. Is that just... Oh, I think it's... It's gotta be your character, right, Puddle? So it should be a... Yes, it's a kitty cat face with the one kind of eyes. It's just black, so it was very hard to tell. Yes. Why would you resist Massey? They're the best. King Elfie, not you too. Oh dear. Guys. Wonder how long it would actually take to catch them all. Every size, rarity, shiny, etc. Some of these are like in the 1 out of a million. I don't want to know. It would take probably a year or 2. It is. It's a cat holding a tropical fish in their mouth. Oh, gotcha. It's very hard for me to see what emojis are because they're very small. Even though my screen's bigger now, it's still difficult to see them. Oh, this screen is... I accidentally got a 27-inch screen, which I guess is not the normal computer screen size. So, it's very big. It's very easy to see stuff on it. Or, it's easier. Minecraft feels so huge. I can shrink the HUD finally, because there's just more screen. And so the HUD doesn't need to be as big, because I can still see it, which is great. The hardest one to get is a 1 in 32 million. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it would probably take maybe years. I don't want to know. Yeah, even a chunky shiny legendary is close to 1 or 2 million. Whew. Not that I caught one or anything. Yeah. So content for the rest of your life. Haha. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, emojis are hard to see, but they're very cute. Yes. That's a cute dancing emoji. Gotta catch them all. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Someone caught a chunky shiny legendary on my server. No way. That's because you have too many people on that server. That's how it works. You need more people. Oh, gotta hydrate. We've almost drunk up my whole bottle. I almost do want to just keep going until this darn stubborn legendary shows up. But I should really do stuff. I don't think I'm gonna work today. Just based on this motivation energy level right now, it's just like, nope. You know what? If you daydream and develop stuff, I'll still call it a decent win day. At least I did my stream. I did show up for that. I took care of my basic needs. I fed myself. And I daydreamed and developed a little bit. That's still a successful day. Some days you don't want to get out of bed. This is a good day compared to not getting out of bed. So, I'll still call it a win. I try to count, if you're too hard on yourself and you just are like, you're a failure, you can't do anything, why can't you operate like a normal person? You'll just make yourself less operational. There's no point in talking to yourself like that. It is damaging. So, I do the opposite and go, well, at least you did this, and at least you did that. This wasn't total waste. We can get it next time. Tomorrow, so good job. Hydration is key. Yeah, to everything except dehydration. Wait, did someone actually catch the shiny chunky legendary? Not that I caught one or anything. Oh dear. Wait, Darth Rick, did you really catch a chunky shiny legendary? That's insane. I was thinking of going for a shiny legendary after I'm done here. It was this guy, yeah, I was guessing. But I was thinking of going for a shiny legendary, but I think I'm just gonna be totally tuckered out of all this fishing. I really do need to work on retrace, and this does take up too much of the computer, you know. I work on the laptop. I also fish on the laptop. Can't do both at the same time. I was foot fishing, but it is very annoying to do. And it kind of can give me cramps. So I haven't done it in a while. Back to foot fishing, perhaps? No, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to go back to foot fishing. Well, as I say before, I need to fix the budget issue for the resistance against the mass, as I used all the resistant money on uniforms for the... I want to see our uniforms. Uniforms sound fun. Fishing is a nice stream activity, though. Yes. Honestly, I will probably do a lot more fishing streams. Just of the coming weeks and stuff, because there's not much to build left. There's lore, and there's like one last big building that Milkman and I want to make. So there isn't too much. I will be streaming a lot of fishing. I don't want to keep going, but at the same time, I don't want to get off. Have you guys ever had that? I don't want to take the shower, and then you get in the freaking shower, and then you're just like, I don't want to get out of the shower. And you're just like, oh my gosh. Why does that happen? That's what the stream feels like sometimes. Just right now, it's just like, I don't want to get off. Getting off means I have to work. I don't want to work. Oh, please. Have you tried fishing on MCCI? No, I haven't. I've heard that fishing gets long too. Like it could be weeks before you get a new fish or something when you've caught all the common stuff. So it's similar. Plus I got all the resistant members. Corgis, we have $100 left. We don't have a resistance base. Wait, where's my corgi? I want a corgi. I'll name it something. I don't shower for 3 days and then I'm in there for 2 hours because it's nice. Yeah. I had to retire from there. It would consume me. I did see you there. Lots, Cubcat. Ah, yeah. Oh, MCCI. I hate taking showers. They have a sensory... Oh, they are a sensory nightmare for me. I still shower regularly, of course. Ooh. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. There's different... I think there's different reasons people don't like showers. For me, I think it's more of just... I hate having to get up and do something. Because I'm ADHD. I don't want to do anything. Right now, it's like, I'm fine right here. I'm just going to sit here. This is good. This has got to be the first time I have not really wanted to exit stream. And I am literally having difficulty getting myself to do the thing I'm wanting myself to do. That's generally never happened with ending a stream before. But I genuinely do not want to get up and work. And I don't have to work. Like, I can go do something else. But I've gotten too comfy, like right here, chatting. I don't want to move. This is the first time it's happened on stream. But this is a problem I have. I will turn on some music and just zone out. I rock back and forth because I'm ADHD, hyperactivity, and all that jazz. But I've genuinely never had it happen on stream before where it's like, I am literally having difficulty getting myself to do what I want to do. It's fine if I stream, but I'm mostly a little worried about my throat. That's the big reason why it's like, this activity is probably... It's also becoming a toaster in here. It's 75 Fahrenheit, and that doesn't sound very hot, but we keep it at 70, so it's kind of like 3-5-ish notches higher. The sun's beaming down right at my window, so the heat's coming, seeping in. That's a problem for me too. It's a double whammy of ADHD and autism. Yeah. Like, oof. For me, it's just ADHD. My personality type likes to be very organized and get things done. ADHD thwarts it. So much so. Maybe if we ask the legendary to come, maybe we can get the legendary. The derp fish, please. Derp fish, please come. We've got an ad coming instead. Oh, did I miss that? Oops. I only want to take a shower when I'm able to take warm showers, but usually I do cold ones, and once I'm showering, I don't care. You don't care that it's cold? I can't do cold showers. I've tried that once. It doesn't feel good. I like warm and hot. I do prefer hot, I think, but it's not supposed to be as healthy. So I'm trying to do warm, but I do prefer more hot showers. Just try to do it like not too hot. Otherwise you come out looking not raisined, but you look a little red. You look a little burnt because the water's a little warm, like a lot warm. At this point, I think everyone on SBK has ADHD. We do, yeah. It's actually one of the requirements when you're applying for SBK. We've got to double check you've got ADHD because it just makes content better. Cold ones feel refreshing once you're used to it. Ah. Gotcha. I'd rather stink than have a cold shower. Oh dear. I mean, I would take the cold shower, but it is cold. Ugh, it does not feel good. I don't have ADHD, but I'm so scatterbrained and lose track so easily. I mean, that still might be ADHD, but it could be caused by something else, I suppose. There's a lot of overlap with different mental, neurodivergent, I guess, stuff, maybe we'd call it. So... Thanks for the company and wonderful time, Sky and chat. Oh, see ya, Blaze, Volt. Have a good night. Hello. I don't start with cold. I do look warm and bring the water colder as I get dizzy. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I can squeeze in an hour nap before uni starts. Yeah, good idea. Get some sleep. Definitely get some sleep. My ADHD brain. Meh, I'll do it later. Then I forget about it and remember to do it the next day. But then I'd be like, meh, I can do it later. And then repeat until the very last deadline. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty much. I actually have the legendary in my royal dungeon. Try getting into the shadow realm of the chaos and souls. Oh dear. Do you have all the legendaries over there? Sleep well, person. Yeah, a few. I think Blaze is going to sleep. I don't think the lily pads are working, guys. Was that shiny? No, I think it was just a shark. Are you shiny? No. Yes! Why? It just keeps giving me the same trash over and over. Junk that I've already gotten. Could you at least give me something new? If it's not the legendary, please, 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 give me something new. Like, why are you torturing me so? I have been stuck at 140 for a long time. I waved at Mig. Mig did not say praise the mass. You know, that was his line. Hi, Purple Fire Kitty 12. Yeah, I know. It looks pretty bad out there, huh? There's just nothing. It's very dry. Oops. I already have all the sharks. Yay! Here, have another one. Here, have another one. Here, have another. I almost have a stack of 10 shiny light fishies. Oh, thank you for the follow. I think I need to bribe myself to get off. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I sometimes bribe myself to get myself to move, but generally I do not like doing that. Yes, I do have all the legendaries there in my royal dungeon. How did you know? Well, I mean, if you had one, wouldn't you want a complete collection? Maybe I need to do Pai method and like fish in the water. The wet moth technique. Is that what it's called? I do think we should probably schedule some kind of fish-a-thon, but I don't know how that work because I already did a subathon. It would literally just be me fishing. Sky is going to lose it if we can't get a legendary. I mean, I already lost it years ago, but maybe? getting tired too, so I'm gonna go head to bed now. Thanks for the stream, Sky. This was chill and fun. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you, Copcat. I will hopefully get off soon and follow along with that. This is where I put my legendary Derpalotl if I had one. Yes, this right here. This is where Elfie accidentally forgot that he put his Derpalotl. I will have little rewards for doing things I don't wanna, or things I keep putting off. Yeah. I might just bribe myself with going and buying cookies because I've been craving sugar for like a few days now. If I get off, I'll go buy myself cookies. Like, get off. Go. Oh, there's rain. I can't get off now. Yeah, good night, Cupcat. I don't remember if I said that. So distracted. The rain's here. I can't get off. Sky isn't able to get a legendary. Meanwhile, someone else on SBK has gotten the legendary. Well, yeah, there's somebody that's gotten this legendary before. I believe someone has gotten one. Every single legendary has gotten caught at least once. Go buy your cookies. I gotta wait for the rain now. You know, that's how it works. You gotta wait for the rain. Viking and Anathra both have this one. Don't tell me that! That actually explains a lot, though. It explains why we can't get it. They're snatching it from us. When I was fishing for the worm, it took so much longer, and I think it's because Viking had just grabbed it, and then I had to spend more time to get it to re-roll that same one. So I think that probably explains it. Are Viking and Anathra going for all legendaries too? That's what it is. I like that explanation. Yeah. Like, we all share a loot table. I believe, oh no, what was the name? The guy that helped Avid make this? What was his name? Haziki, yep. Haziki said that each loot table was specific for the island area, so we weren't rolling one ginormous loot table, we were rolling one per island area, per biome. And so, if you hit the legendary on this biome, it will take a long time till that loot table manages to get another legendary in that circle or whatever. So that would be... I know Duvid is going for legendaries. Oh no. This is something I did not count on. If other people are sniping it, like I put in hours of work and then someone else comes along, puts in a few hours and boom! Uh-oh. All my work is kind of undone. And that's why the idea of just fishing until I get the legendary came to my mind, because I was like, that way no one can snipe it from me. Or at least I'll know someone's right here trying to snipe it, because I'll see them. But like when I have to pause, go to bed, wake up, do chores, takes hours, eventually get back to fishing. I mean, I'm busy. I'm trying to do stuff. And then, of course, you know, someone comes in and just, whoop, oh, there's the legendary. And then they walk off and you go, no, I was trying to get that. Hey, Pookie, my sleep schedule is on holidays, so I can finally catch a stream. Nice. Well, welcome. We're supposed to be ending stream. I am just really bad at it right now. Hey Sky, how is your shiny fish bone collection going? What? Fish bone? Oh, you mean these? If we can catch a shiny light fish bone? Is this, yeah, dead fish? If we can catch a shiny light dead fish. We will have 10. We'll have 10 light, shiny dead fish. It's so depressing. I've already caught over 1,000 fish in this particular island. Do you guys want to see how many fish I've caught overall? It's kind of ridiculous. Granted, the rain is still going. I don't feel like the rain does anything. I've never seen a legendary get caught in the rain. But it's not likely it will. It doesn't increase anything anymore. That sounds right. I have spent hours on Mangrove and no derp. Then there comes a new guy on Elfie's server and it catches it within 20 minutes. Yeah, I believe that's why that happens. We're all just kind of rolling the same loot table thing. And so if you've already pushed it really close, I believe this is what some of the arcade crane machine things have. It has to go through a number of fails before it actually lets you grab the item. And so it will always make sure you fail before letting somebody get that item. So it's rigged. It's so rigged. I want to install this mod pack so badly, but I need me a computer since my current one's fan is not working. Ah, that stinks. Yes, please show us your fish collection. Oh, did you guys want to see the fishes I have caught? Okay. It is raining though. I did want to keep going with the rain. Actually, I don't need to sleep. I will just show you the legendaries. So this is my fish box. And we've got bundles with each place. These guys have the legendary down at the corner. The right corner. In the order I've caught them. This rock lobster is the quickest one I caught. I do believe someone else did most of the work for that one. These are the 6 that I have not caught the legendary on yet. But I've caught so many of the other fish. So, yeah, I'm at 140. I think I've only moved like 5 points up from the contest. But, yeah. Oh, and by the way, there is coral in here. That's because I legit found a... Like, there's brain coral. I legit found a wandering trader that was selling coral yesterday after we ended stream when we were after talking about it. So I bought it, but it was only 8 brain coral. I don't know what to do with it, but yeah, I guess I could let those die and have a gray block to put in my build if I want. Like 8 blocks, just 8. By the looks of things, my curse is working. I mean, I've been having a dry spell for 2 weeks now, but I was catching them pretty consistently, like, up till that point. So, if your curse was put on me 2 weeks ago, I guess it definitely is working. Woo, gray, yes. Lots of gray blocks. I think that is where my brain is right now, though. It wants to remove this task from my plate. Okay, well, you can do that without stream. We could just sit here for 4 or 5 hours, daydream, retrace, be a little productive, and fish. That is absolutely... Yeah, because I can feel it. Okay. It's so hard to tell what I want sometimes, like what I'm feeling. Sometimes it takes so long. I don't know if that's an ADHD thing. I believe it is. I've heard stuff saying that emotional regulation might be difficult for ADHD people and different things like that. It's also my personality type. It makes it very hard to tell what I'm feeling sometimes. What I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling sick of this task. I'd like it off my plate. I don't want to give up on it. I want to achieve it. So I'm thinking I might just have to maybe spend the rest of the day fishing. And then spend tomorrow fishing. LOL, the Milkman and Sky Duo are so fun. Yeah. Insert the picture. Viking pilot had something to do with this. Blame Viking for the lack of legendary. Well, I mean, Grace seems to be very adamant that they've put a curse on me. So I think it's Grace's fault. I love all the duos in SBK. Yeah. Emotional regulation is very difficult. Yes. Yes, it is. I just made your luck 2 times worse. See, Grace seems very, very intent on taking credit for this. Whether it was Viking or Grace will always be a question, but Grace really wants to take credit for it. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen how many people are chilling over... Okay, not a lot of people are chilling on YouTube's side. Most people have left. That sounds about right. Viewers have been insane on this stream, though, with all the raids we got. Oh my crumb. We're gonna wait till the rain finishes up, and then we'll end stream. What if I granted Sky amazing luck starting now? You could, Alora. You could. Sky, me and the Legendary are watching the stream right now. The Legendary is sitting right next to me. I am interested in seeing if Avid gets his wish of Milkman Avid pair next season. But that will be far too much chaos. Oh, is that Avid's wish? Oh, that's so fun. Aha, Sky gain luck. Yes. There you go. That should do it. I'll catch it. I'll catch it at this very end of stream. Come on, the last few minutes of this rain. I'll catch it. I am interested in seeing if Avid... Oh, I already read that. I was being so good at not accidentally rereading. Oh well. So what I have to do is I slow down my brain and my body, and then I actually stare at the words, double check that I didn't already read it, and then I read it. But impulse control is something also difficult with ADHD. It's very hard to slow yourself down and think. You're just impulsive and running on whatever thought is in the moment. I am now both on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, yes, Alora, you are. Alora, how could you? I worked so hard to learn that curse. Oh yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about the impulse control. Hiya, Princess Sushi. Yes, you guys can be over on both sides. It's funny, but you can do that. Lagundo Fool would be an interesting pair to see. Definitely. I am in the walls, confirmed. Yes. Yes, Princess Sushi, you are. Come on, Rain. We only have 1 more minute. Hurry up. Oh, but the stream hasn't been dying. This is great. I think it's always been pretty good at the fishing streams as long as I don't move, like, between the islands too much. I really think it was just running out of RAM. That's what was causing it to have issues. I'm now cursing you with bad luck, which should negate the original curse. Oh, but Alora gave me good luck! Or it might give you even worse luck. No, no, no! Don't do that! The Gundo Fool would be a fun one for the fanfics. Oh, probably, yeah. Because it'll be funny for Sky to get it before Elfie does. Yes. Yes, we want to get it before Elfie does. Let's torture Elfie more. I give all the luck ever. Yes, thank you, Alora. Because multi-body Fool with multi-conscious Lagundo would be fun. Wait, oh, I don't actually know Lagundo's thing too much. That's so interesting. Good news is the legendary is watching the stream with me and the other legendaries are in my royal dungeon. Wait, where did all the legendaries go? They were in my royal dungeon. Sky has good luck, yes. Ooh, that's a good sign, right? Nope, it's just cleared up. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess this is the end of stream. I will continue going for this legendary. We're gonna get it tonight. I think you guys have manifested it. You have lucked it out. Whatever we want to say, I'm certain we will get it tonight. But I do need to get off stream so I can go feed myself and maybe buy myself cookies for no good reason except the bribe. That's the issue. I'll get off and be like, I don't want to spend the money or do the energy to go get the reward I apparently promised you. Can we not? That's why I don't trust rewards or bribes I make for myself. But anyhow, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thank you guys so much for your support. I am going to end the YouTube stream and then we'll see who is there to raid for the Twitch side. So, see you guys. Your screenshot in SBK coordinate view. Yep, Princess Sushi, I will do it. I missed the worm screenshot, but I will definitely post this one if I get it. When I get it. Alright, I'll see you guys YouTube side. Bye. And is there anyone to raid on